it's dark. Give me a moment. Sorry, already technical difficulties. Mom's still not back yet, but I have some crap to talk about for a few. But let me get some more light on in this joint. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Of course. Why would that work? Hopefully that's a little better. Doesn't really look like it, but yeah, keep talking amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a minute. I'm not that far away, guys. I don't know if you could hear me, but I'm just setting up the phone too. This is gonna be a disaster, I guarantee it. This shit is total Golden Girls over here. I'll give you a quick tour of this joint. It's coming in very dark on my end, and I can't see as I'm holding this up. But look, she's got a little poolie going on over here. And then kitty. Hello, big boy. Look how handsome you are. Good boy. So yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. She had to go do some shit, and I don't know. Hopefully, she'll be back soon. I tried calling, and no answer. For the love of Pete. Okay. At least it's better than a dank old truck, ain't it? So, let's see what it's doing. How is y'all, by the way? Kiki. Wanna come up, big boy? Come on. Come on up. Say hi to everybody. Come on up. Come on. He's a good boy. He don't want to come up, though. Tell you one thing that's pretty fantastic. I forgot to bring deodorant with me, so I smell like a goddamn submarine sandwich. Italian submarine sandwich, too. Let's see. Oh, really? That's amazing, actually. You know what? I couldn't even tell you the name of this place, but it's like a development of some sort. Come on up. on. Come on. Good boy. I wish you could see Kitty. I'll have to show you. There he is. Kitty. Come on up. See, my mom has some crazy ideas about naming cats with human names. I do not agree with that. Come on. Anyway. His name's Billy. I don't know. I don't know what I'd name him, but not Billy. I don't like human names. Except I had a friend once that named his cat Brian, and I thought that was really funny because that's a really odd name for a cat, even as far as human names go. Okay, yeah, I have some stuff. Most of it's just like same old boring Mandela Effect questions, like test questions that I'm gonna ask her. But then I have a few other ones to add into it that I think are interesting because she would know. Hold on. Oh fuck! I forgot to do this. I was gonna hold this up. You know, being that I thought I was gonna be early, but I don't know if you can read all that. But you could always go back and read it later. I'll read it to you now. First of all, the son is saying, 1 scoop of raisins is all you get, fuckers. And then he says, remember when I was yellow? And then on the left he says, Scott Baylo, who's that? Sounds like a real loser to me. And then it says, talking with mommy about the Mandela Effect. Oh, and this is the best part down here. It's M.A. with a rifle going back in time to take me out as a little kid there. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I'm finally in the big leagues now. I got a message from, I'm assuming, Sam G, because it says, Sam G is good. But he's so dumb. I'm assuming he was trying to do Sam G as God, but can't even spell God right. That's what we're up against, folks. I think we're going to have this fight's going to be a cakewalk. Alright. Well, until she gets here, I have this. Just some, bunch of stupid little stories. Oops, shit. Okay. I'd have to wait till she gets here. I watched a movie the other night called Dark Skies. Pretty interesting. There was one scene where like 100 birds flew into the windows and into the house, and it reminded me of I guess it was last year when I had a bird that kept coming and flying into the window, and it was sad, but it was like, it's just a weird thing. I wonder what makes them do that. Oh yeah, I brought this up on I think it was on Raine's channel the other day, and I forgot all about it until somebody started talking about people calling out your name or something and nobody's there when you go to check. I had something happen. It's the same place that we're living now, where I heard what I can only assume would sound like a pterodactyl scream. It was like, rah, rah, like that or something, and it was really fucking loud. And it was definitely a bird because I heard it. It maybe shrieked 2 or 3 times, and it started at the front door, and came by the side of the house. By the second screech, and it flew by basically, and both me and my girl heard it, and we're like, "What the fuck is that?" It was pretty crazy. I would like to hear it again, I guess, as long as the windows are closed. Let's see. You know what? Let me see what you guys are bullshitting about. Ooh, Scott Harrelson was first. Oh, I'm probably gonna go on long. depending on whenever the hell she gets here. And if I'm overlapping anybody, you guys can just, leave. But I'm just gonna keep it going, and if you guys want to like rewatch it later or whatever, if you find it interesting, this could be a total fucking shit show for all I know. But in my mind, it's gonna turn out fantastic. This is for Rockbiter. I don't know if he's in here. You reminded me of something. I'm talking about. You said something about like you had a stalker once, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this in my bullshit life story thing. This was like one of the funniest things that ever happened to me. But hold on, I want to see. Hey, Lindsay's here. What's Yeah. Hopefully this will turn into be a permanent residence for me because I hate New Jersey. Sorry, Sharkey, but it's a shithole now. Hasn't been good New Jersey since the 90s. Yeah, Rockbiter's in. Alright, goody. Jason Christopher, what the hell are you doing here? You're too big leagues. Get out of here. Just kidding. Nice to see you, sir. You should join us. Join us. We're not a cult or anything. Puppy, would you like some sausage? Okay, Rockbiter, this is for you. This is my stalker story from when I was about, say, somewhere between 18 and 20, I guess. So I used to work at this gas station for far longer than I'm happy to admit. But, yeah, alright, so I have to read it because, I'm retarded and can't remember anything. And I don't want to fuck it up. So, alright, started with a phone call. So I pick it up, and I'm like, blah, 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 Exxon, how can I help you? This guy goes, hi, are you the skinny guy with blonde hair? I used to dye my hair blonde. Skateboarding, punk rock, and all that. Anyway, he's like, are you the skinny guy with the blonde hair? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but are you gay? And at this point, I'm thinking this is one of my friends fucking with me, so I go, that depends on how much you pay me. And then he goes, what? What do you mean? Like how much? I go, I'm cheap. Give me $20 and I'm good. And I swear to God, this is exactly how it went down. I try not to ham it up too much, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, give me $20. I'm good. He goes, oh wow, really? Okay, where should I leave it? I should actually mention. He goes, I just want to talk to you on the phone or anything. I don't want to do anything weird with you. Yeah, okay. And he goes, where should I leave it? I go, just leave it under like one of the garbage cans outside. And this is the point when I started to realize, this has gone on for a while. If this is one of my friends, he would have, laughed or something. And I realized I had just like made a big mistake. So anyway, I didn't really think anything was gonna come of it. So I think it was the next day, and I went out and I checked under the garbage can, and there was $20 there. Damn right, I took it. It's fucking making $6.50 an hour, which was fine back then somehow. Don't ask me. So after that, like, the dude called like a few times, and you would think after one time I would like, tell him to go fuck himself or something. But I talked to him a bunch of times. Don't ask. I couldn't tell you why. But it got creepy. I was like, yeah, dude, you gotta stop calling here. This is at first I thought this was a joke, but you gotta stop calling. And he got really mad, so I called the cops, and they came down and they took notes, but I'm sure they went right in the garbage afterwards, and they laughed at me. So yeah, the guy was like, so like what happened? I'm telling him, like, look, I thought this was one of my friends calling me fucking around. But after 15 calls of letting him masturbate to my voice, I was like, yeah, it was starting to get a little weird. So, he was just like, well, there's not really much we can do, but if he calls again, just call the headquarters and we'll send someone down to tap the line or whatever. And I'm sure they wouldn't, but Surprisingly enough, the guy never called again, thank God. But that could have ended up with some butt rape. And, you know, I've never tried it, so I can't say I wouldn't have liked it, but I can only assume. That's pretty much it till Mom gets here, I think. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I got one more stupid little story for you. You know what? Let me check chat, make sure there's no like questions or anything. Yeah, if there's any questions you want me to ask my mom, I didn't see anything in my email, so you can just put it here. But make sure you put Scott Baylo and then put your question because I won't see it otherwise. Let's see. Okay. Oh wait, something. Martha Ma N-word. How you doing? Martha, did you get that shit taken care of with your, oh, I don't know if you saw my email about, if you set it up to do your live stream at a certain time, it will pop up and it might say, like, go live. You might have, like, butt dialed it or something. Maybe that's why your thing went live. I don't know. I'm just, throwing it out there just in case you might not have gotten hacked. Let's see. Thank you, Sharky. I am your brother, and you know that. It's not great? What's not great? My story? Yeah, I'm sure it's not. You're not a bottom rock biter. That's not what you told me on the phone. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? Okay, not much. Let's see. So, another stupid story. So, you know McGruff, the crime dog? Yeah. Help me take a bite out of crime. So, I should have waited to, whatever. I fucked it up. But anyway, when I was in middle school, there's this dude, James Long, and this dude, Frank. I can't remember his last name. So, they got in a fight, and the dude, James, bit the kid, Frank. And I can't remember where. I think it was his hand or something. So I used to go, I'm Jimmy Long. Help me take a bite out of Frank. I thought it was funny. Apparently not. I see Harrison liked butt rape. All right. You know what, Creek Mary? I actually have the risky business thing to ask her. Because I remember her and my mom and my uncle used to watch that movie and they liked it, so I'm sure she'll get that. Another quick one. This is just something I noticed while we were down here. Being that I don't watch TV, and she has it blasting all day, even when she's not in the room. But the news was on, and I swear to God, this was a story that came on the news, local news too. So a man was apparently driving and spit out his window, and it got on another guy's car or truck or something. So the man whose truck got spit on beat the other man with a flip-flop and threw chopped onions at him. They actually threw chopped onions at him. This was on the news. And then stabbed him to death. But flip-flop and chopped onions. Why? Why even add that? I mean, it's funny, but I guess these are the little clues they leave to let you know it's a complete nonsense story, but chopped onions. Flip-flop. Flip-flop. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to go another minute without smoking, and she doesn't want me smoking out here. Too bad. She's not home yet. I'll have to flick it out somewhere before she comes in. Hold on. is ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna bring you with me, because even though I'm 41 years old, I don't want to get in trouble. You won't be able to see anything, though. And I'm gonna try to call her again, too. Is everything okay? Alright, sorry about that. You're gonna have to look at my knobby knees and chicken legs. Call Moms real quick. Want to see some balls? Just kidding. I'm gonna keep calling her until she answers. I'm a stalker. Oop. Alright. I guess we're just gonna have to wait. You know, and I was supposed to go with her too. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hang back, Mom. But she, in the beginning of the day, she was like, yeah, come with me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, are we gonna be back by 8 o'clock? She's like, oh, yeah. It's 8:30. It's bullshit. Come on. Anyway. What the... Oh, never mind. Let's see. What the fuck are you all, talking about anyway? Oh, to the angels. I know I already told you this, but I'm starting to get annoyed, like MA style annoyed with shit. So if there's people on here, like I used to be like Scott and just whatever, let anybody on here who wants to talk. But if someone's on here and you know they're not affected, just fucking kick them out. I don't even care anymore. Not that I ever have anything, like any kind of discussion to get derailed, but yeah, I'm starting to get a hatred towards them. Any other questions on here that I'm missing that you want me to ask Mom if she ever shows up? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Damn right, Sharky. What are you talking about, Globy, there, Rockbiter? I must have missed something. Well, I missed the whole thing, really, but... Nice legs, my ass, Harrelson. Chicken legs. I saw someone making fun of, Mr. Woods' chicken legs. He ain't got nothing on me. Built like a 12-year-old girl. Balls, Baylo, balls. You'll get to see him soon enough, Rockbiter. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, Jason, isn't Martha the shit? She's so fucking awesome. Yeah, Poppie, unaffected. They're really starting to get on my nerves. Only because of the drama and shit. You know, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the reason why I love this community so much is that I really started to not like drama and deception, and that's all they're bringing. So I don't want any of that shit. Yep, damn right. Out of fucks, completely out of fucks. And I'm not even gonna name names, but you know what's going on with this shit. Had the people who were in here and been unaffected, just come clean about it and just like said that they were interested in the subject, fine. But the deception is what pisses me off. You know, like the same thing with the transgender thing. Don't be deceptive. If you're a dude that wants to be a chick or vice versa, fine. Don't fucking lie about it. Nobody cares that much, or they shouldn't. And the funny thing is, too, that I'm smoking like 5 feet from the door. And this whole thing is a screen porch. So the smoke's getting in anyway. It doesn't matter. But I'm still scared of mommy. Oh, Sharky, you had said something about we're gonna start like seeing in the dark, you think? I think so too, because I was out here and it was like pitch black outside, but I could see the clouds perfectly as if they were lit up, and I tried to take a video of it, and the camera couldn't pick it up at all. I'm sure that it's probably normal, but it was just odd, because I had no problem seeing them at all. It's not quite dark enough yet, and it doesn't look like there's many clouds up there, but I would try to show you anyway. Alright, I'm going to go up to the top and see if anything catches my eye. Oh, Ashley, email me later if you know the neighborhood, or if you want to tell me what the neighborhood is, and whenever the fuck my mom gets home, I'll tell you what, this development is called. Fucking A. Alright. Another 15 seconds, I'll have another cigarette, but until then, I'll go back inside. Oops. I dropped my lighter. Okay. What the fuck else can we bullshit about? Try calling mommy one more time. So you know I'm not lying. Mommy.
Hey, I'm at the beach.
No,
Leave
you're
your
not.
number. I'll call you back. Thank you.
Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Ma, where are you? Hurry up. This is very important stuff and you're missing it. Bye. Sigh. Alright. Back to the chat. Let's see, a whole lot of hellos. By the way, rationally, yeah, just to reiterate what Scott said earlier, you're a class act for, you're a class act for, not that you left, but you know what I'm saying, the way you handled not wanting to be on the stream, like, you're a family anyway, so it doesn't really matter, and I'm sure once you get in better spirits or whatever, that you'll probably split some time with me. I don't know where you are, but if this time is okay for you, take a day or two of mine. I don't give a shit. I run out of things to say in 10 minutes. Birds are getting bigger. EV know all? I did not notice that. But, oh yeah, so anyway, until she gets here, I was unloading all sorts of crazy shit at my mom on the ride from the airport to her house. She didn't, she probably, after we got here, went into the room and was like, come pick up my son, he's crazy. Like, to the people in white coats, but, it's amazing to me how open she is. Like, she's got to be damn near 70 years old now, and, I dropped the flat earth on her, and and also Scott getting back to that whole thing with Art Bell, it's an, I don't know what the fuck shape it is anyway, but it's just the way he poo-pooed the idea, if you will, to I think who was that? Dubé. I think Dubé was on or something. Uh, the same argument you get from anyone who doesn't even like think about it was like, oh, yeah, okay, ooh, yeah, the government's gonna be in that big of a conspiracy. Yeah, they have to keep thousands of people quiet about it. That kind of shit. Um, that's all. That kind of shit annoys me. Everything annoys me though. What the fuck was I gonna say? See, this is why I write things down. I lose my train of thought very easily. Oh yeah, dropped the flat earth on my mom. And she was like, I never understood that. It didn't make much sense how it could be a ball or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's pretty neat that she didn't jump right away to, oh, you're crazy or whatever. Maybe because I'm her son, but I don't think so. She's always been, able to tell me to shut up or whatever. Or you're an idiot. Well, no, she never called me an idiot, but that was me doing that. Rationally, I'm in Venice, Florida. This is Mom's territory, and she has in case nobody knows, she has a condo that she bought before her boyfriend moved down here, and this is his house. She stays here now, but she bought a condo and stayed there for a little bit. Now she rents it out to somebody, but she was like, yeah, just you should come live down here. All you have to pay for is the electric bill. And I'm like, what the fuck? She goes, that's between $25 and $50 a month. And I can't yet get my girlfriend to do it. She'd rather be in New Jersey where it's winter 9 months out of the year for some reason. She likes her job, but quite frankly, I can't see that being good enough of a reason to stay up there. It sucks. It's such a shithole. So anyway, Mom was smart, bought a condo, and I think she got it for like $50,000, and it's worth $150 or more now. But yeah, she's like, you're gonna inherit it anyway, you might as well use it. And I'm like, oh my god, I would love to. It's a mile from the beach too. Fucking amazing what you'll put up with for love. You guys want to watch me read comments? I can do that. Ooh, Jason Christopher has a good idea. Shave our heads and print our own currency. If we do this, the dollar bill has to be the picture of Scott with the thumbs up and an apple somewhere on there with a couple teeth sticking out of it because he can't eat apples. Sorry, Scott. I had to bust your balls a little bit. I really don't want to talk shit about people, but I'm going to talk shit about people. One person in particular. What the fuck happened to, what the fuck is his name? It was the real Bo Brady. Now I think it's the real Slim Brady or something. That dude changed overnight, like, I think a week ago. Not that I agreed with his videos, but he seemed, like, honest and genuine about them. But, dude, the last week, first of all, he looks different, and, the last week he's just been talking about how great he is and shit, and, like, kissing his own ass. Look, nobody should be like me by any stretch of the imagination with the way I talk bad about myself, but he's, like, way on the other side, sucking his own wang, and it's really it makes me like angry, and not that it should, but it's like it's just weird. Like I don't know. It bothers me. It bothers me. Especially one of the last two, he was like, just watch it. It's really weird. Um, Can't really read either, so that's why it takes me so damn long. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Christopher. I appreciate that. Don't tell Rockbiter, but me and you can meet up later for some gayness, if you'd like. Just kidding, Rockbiter. You know, I'm true to you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, sorry, guys. This must be terribly exciting for all of you. I really don't know what else to do till she gets here. I could read you the questions I'm gonna ask her. That'll be fun. Oh, Martha, lots of hacking interference going on to members of the community. Really interesting. Well, they can spam my email all they want. I never look at that shit. I think there's literally, you know what? I'll show you. There should be a number outside of the envelope. Alright, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. 56,690. Oh man, can you see that? Look, that's how many unread emails I have. It should be more, but I checked a couple. I don't remember when I gave up email, but it was like probably 10 years ago or something. Oh, the pole, North Pole, I think. Oh, yeah, North Pole, even on my 40-year-old globe. I missed the first part of that. Whatever. Yeah. I saw one on a video somewhere that had, it actually had the ice cap up top. And I wonder if it's still there. Who knows? That is kind of crazy. But, what isn't? Yeah, exactly. Rationally. Then stabbed him to death. But they had to throw in the flip-flop and the chopped onions. Chopped onions. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Oh, and Sharkey, the inside fancy pool, has lights like Scott does for his live stream. All sorts of colorful lights and shit. They had a crocodile, Mr. Harrison, right outside. There's actually a little lake right out the back here. I don't know if you could see it before, but there was one there like a year or so ago. She says they don't really ever see him, but I went to a smoke shop today where you can get they have a machine that rolls cigarettes. I got 2 cartons and a lighter and a pack of some kind of weird cigarettes for $60. 2 cartons. You can't even get 1 carton for $60 in New Jersey. So, even they're not very good though. That's what kind of sucks. But I mean, whatever. Doesn't matter as long as I'm smoking something. Like dick. I'm so funny. Alright, I'm gonna skip down a bit. I don't know where she is, Sharkey. Does anybody else have anything interesting happening with them? I guess body wise, anything hurt? My foot, I think, is good now. Yeah, it's not bothering me. If Monkey Dick's here, aka Korrie, is your foot hurting still? Cause mine went away. I should probably go down to the bottom to see if anybody says anything. Monkey Dick, are you here? No? Guess not. Tisk tisk. Let's see. Neck hurts a bit. Yeah, a little bit. That's Martha, by the way. Stomach pains and flu. You know what? I thought somebody besides you rationally said that too, and I normally get it the same time as you guys, and I've been alright the last few days. And that's odd. Maybe because I'm actually eating food down here. I don't eat at home except for like a buttered roll all day. But Mom's cooking is always good. She really can make awesome stuff out of, complete shit. Like she'll have like a little bit of leftovers and like say a little bit of chicken and like some vegetables, and she'll get a thing of rice-a-roni and like makes an awesome meal out of it. And yeah, don't know how she does it. That's the San Francisco treat, by the way. Or at least it was. What's it now? Gonna say like the Detroit treat. Always been that. You like my elbows, Sharky? I try to keep them up for you, you know. Is the sound okay, by the way? Uh-oh. What's this? Lynn's real is getting off drugs, doing a good job. We feed our brain words that program good stuff in, good stuff out. We need to encourage each other. I think part of why we're here. Yeah, I really, it's such a scary thing though. I talked to my mom about it. It's like she knows everything. And she's gonna, since I'm like broke, she's gonna order me some of that kratom shit. And, I mean, I'd assume I'll probably have it in a week to give it a shot and see how it works. And I'm not, normally I'll already go in defeated and say, oh, this doesn't work, but I actually have high hopes because of, I think Kem, she said it works miracles for her, and I think she said she was on opiates before that. So, yeah, I have good thoughts about that. Vibes and, all that jazz. I'm gonna raise my frequency, motherfuckers. Ooh, sword fight, Andrew. I'm in. Mine's more of a dagger, though. I hope I can still play. Very small dagger, too. More like a butter knife. Also, if that stuff does work, I gotta figure out how to grow it too, because apparently they're trying to make it illegal to get everywhere in the States. And that'll come up quick, fucking scumbags. Pancreas pain today. Well, I don't even know where the hell that is, Rockbiter, so... Left foot today? Ooh. No, left foot is good here. Neck and shoulders. Yeah, my neck is usually messed up too. Fucking mom. Yeah, I'm telling you though, if she gets home at like 9, I'm still doing it, and it's gonna be another hour or 2 maybe. I want her to tell her cool story. She has like, there's definitely something in our family as far as like dreams go and just like some kind of special ability. I don't know what it is, but yeah, she's got some good stories. And one of them, I think we're all gonna be crying at the end of it. Like it tore me up something awful, but I cry at everything, so that's really not a big surprise. Sharkey, at 8:40, you said, I can't do shit, I would die quick. Is that about, like, living off the grid? Because I'm 15 minutes to half an hour, I'm dead. Mm, yes, I beat Harrelson by about 16,000 emails. But isn't it so freeing, I guess the word is? Like, when you make that decision to stop reading them, uh, because none of them are important. If anybody really needs to get in touch with you, they will. But I also don't answer the phone, so I pretty much made it impossible for anybody to get in touch with me. I know that bill collectors call all the time. Don't answer. Um, Friends call. I don't answer. I'll usually get back to them later. Oh, your hubby is off? That's awesome, Linz. When did he start? That must have been somewhat recently, because I know you said he was thinking about it like a month ago. That's really cool. And how the fuck did he do it? Is he doing the weed thing or what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go the slow route. I tried to do it cold turkey and did not go well at all. And it was, I can't even say that I tried because I ran out. It's the only reason, uh, I even thought about it is because, yeah, my prescription was like a day or two away. So I finished them off, and then for 3 days it was hell. But I think it was the first day was the worst because I was actually throwing up a lot, which is weird because there was other times when I actually went 5 days without it, and I felt like complete shit and couldn't really move, but I didn't throw up or anything. This time I threw up, and I didn't even have enough energy to hobble to the bathroom or anything. It was really bad. I think we're all hermits, rockbiters, so don't worry about that. That'd be funny. A community of these little like grass huts. Nobody just peeking out of a blade of grass. Nope, not going out today. Sun's out. Can't do that. Ooh, Scott Harrelson. I once saw a shadow creature run by. I think I told this story. Run by my feet, and my friend and I at the same time went, "What the hell was that?" And where it ran to, there was nowhere it could have escaped because it was just like a wall. So it was pretty creepy. Nice. You have like 10 penises that fold into one, Harrelson? Oh, and shit. Jason, are you still in here? Hello? Bueller. Or did he leave? Does anybody know? Jason Christofferson, are you still here? I'll wait. I'll wait. You here? You here? Alright, well, just in case you come back, are here listening in the background, I brought this up the other day, but I took your, I guess, advice, and you know how you're always saying our thoughts. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, hopefully you'll hear this later. Uh, the thoughts are not your own shit. Uh, what the fuck? I told this the other day, and I can't even remember what it was. Yeah, I had a sad thought about my grandmother when she was dying, and it was making me like try to feel bad about myself, and I told it to fuck off, and it went away like immediately in a second. So thank you for that. It only took about 50 of your videos to let it sink in. Yeah. What are you going back on, Ashley? Depression meds or something? That's cool. I mean, you know what? I still kind of have the same mindset that I had before this shit. Whatever gets you through the day. Life's hard enough. Okay, here we go. He tapered down off. He tapered down over 4 weeks. He actually does use a little weed now, but mostly he says he feels better off it. That's fucking awesome. And drinks more beer. Whatever, Lens. Because you know what? You gotta replace it with something else, at least for a while, or you're fucking go mad. And unfortunately, the weed wasn't really working for me. It took the edge off, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need something that's somewhat close to it because at least for a little while. Sharkay, you're 6 months free? I didn't even know you were taking them. Good for you. That's fucking great. Why is everybody getting the goddamn update or download to not want the shit no more? It's fantastic. Maybe I'll get that one day. Alright, I'm gonna try her again. This is fucking ridiculous. You know, she's sitting there going, oh, it's my son again. What an asshole. Stop calling me.
Hey, I'm at the beach.
Damn it. She better not be, like, hurt or something. That would be my luck. You know, I even dropped the whole fucking that that we might have died thing. And she was fine with that. She's like, oh really? Interesting. But like really, she didn't. You know, people give you that look when they think you're crazy, and they can't hide that look. It always comes out eventually. I'm trying to think what else I threw at her. You know, I didn't think to ask her about like how stupid I was, and don't give me any shit. I'm not saying I still think I'm a little stupid, but I used to be really fucking stupid, and I wonder if she'll actually admit that, or because she's my mom, she won't. But I can't be the only one that noticed that I went from being a complete moron to less of a moron. See where we're in. I missed what Ashley was talking about, so I gotta go back on several things. Mood stable. What? Yeah, exactly. Do what you have to. No, nobody fucking judges you here. At least they shouldn't. Maybe the unaffected will, but fuck them. Word up, Rockbiter, do your thing. Is anybody coming on at 9? Because I think we're almost at that point. Yeah, we got 3 minutes. I could always, shut it down and come back up when she comes back, but it's up to you guys, and it also depends if someone else is popping up. Because I'll just fucking sit here until she gets back. Does your mother... Yeah, actually she does. I was gonna talk about it but apparently she doesn't feel she needs to show up for her interview. The big one was Sex in the City, because I knew she liked that show. So I asked her on the phone one day. I was like, "What's the name of that show with the broads in the city that you like?" She goes, "Sex in the City." I go, "What's that second word?" In. I was like, "You're positive about this?" Because I'm used to dealing with people. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. And even though they say "in" 10 times, she was like, "Yeah, Sex in the City." And I was like, "Do you have DVDs or anything?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll go dig them out." So I hear, like, "Oh my God." I go, see? And she's like, "I can't believe this." And like, so, but she didn't go all full-blown retard like us and like, it consumes your life. She just like, she saw it, and she saw a few of them. And then, she still lives a normal life somehow. Don't ask me. But, I'm trying to think of other ones. I asked her, she's from Kansas, and, The Wizard of Oz is her, I guess, favorite movie of all time. I know she talked about it a lot and has a lot of memorabilia. Actually, I bought her one of those really big books that have, like, pictures of the movie and whatnot in it, and I wonder if she still has that. That would be interesting to look at. Well, anyway, she likes that movie a lot, and I asked her about the gun. She said no. What was the other big one? She doesn't remember like a lot of the lines, but I asked her about the "Fly My Pretties Fly," and she didn't know. But whatever. I'm trying to think if there's something else. She did tell me if anybody knows any effects to do with the Rolling Stones, the Beatles. I have a few of the Beatles things on here. In fact, I'll tell you which ones. The Beatles, how it's spelled. Paul McCartney versus Matt Cartney, like McDonald's type thing. And a little help with my friends. Is it what would you do, think, or say? She said she liked the Dave Clark 5 a lot. I tried looking that up to see if there's any effects. I couldn't find anything. And the Rolling Stones, that was pretty much all she gave me. So if you have any effects to do with that, write them down in the chat thing now. I'll look. Okay, yeah. So, let me get a pen. Hold on. And I'll check the chat while you do it. She's gonna get a rash of shit from me when she comes home. Okay, alright, JFK, I think I actually have that in here. Yeah, the 4 or 6 cedar, or if it was black and white or color. Do you have any other ones to add to that? Last Word of the Night from George Carlin. Words never said on TV. Rat shit, that shit. Dirty old twats. 69 assholes. Tied in a knot. Hooray, lizard shit. Fuck. Nice. Febreze, that's in there. Yep. Hands first, hand on... What? Ask her about hands first, hand on the wheel? What's that? Oh, the doors. Okay, shit. Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Right? I don't know. I hate the doors. Why do I know that? Sally Fields is on here because she actually looks like Sally Field. Oh my god, I said Field. Fuck me. I'm unaffected. Unsubscribe me. Can you block me, Ashley? Turmeric. Alright, good one. Alright. Rotary phone in the background? Interesting. Life is like a box of chocolates. I don't think I put that on here. I don't know. Ooh, Poppy, message retracted. Scott's gonna get you for that. Anything else with JFK, Shar? Rose in the cart. Yeah, I got that. Actually, I don't think I put Rose. So, how the fuck did it go? There it is. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, I got you. There was that sound. Febreze. Jiffy's on there. I've already asked her about it. She remembers Jiffy because she used to buy it for me all the time. Fruit Loops. Don't think I put that on. Okay. She's not going to be here in this. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I thought I heard something. Exactly, rationally. Unsubscribe. I'm done. I just got found out. I'm unaffected. Heart placement. I don't think I even put that. That's ridiculous. Okay. Where do you take your pulse? Good call. I thought about that, but I didn't write it down for some reason. It's wrist or like near the thumb, right? under the thumb on the palm or some shit. I keep thinking I hear her. Ellis Island, alright. Oops. Shit. I almost unsubscribed you, Hobbs. Damn. Raine, what's up, baby? Berenstain got that. Chartreuse. Yeah, I do have that. A lot versus a lot. Nice. Gotcha, Poppy. Barrier versus no barrier in car. Oh, yeah, gotcha. I don't think I can fit any more on that JFK part. It's all cluttered up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can. How many people in the car I got? Gibraltar, is it an island? That's right, it's connected now, right? Right. That's called like the Rock of Gibraltar or something. Oh, flesh-colored Crayola. And what is it called now? Oh, it just doesn't exist. That's right. Okay. Oops. Song that never ends doesn't? What does that mean? I've never even heard of that song before this thing. Is that weird? Is that like something everybody knows? Because, again, I lived in a bubble most of my life. Like, I didn't know about the never-ending story. I mean, I still saw it when I was pretty young, but, like, everybody's talking about this movie. Even my mom, she's like, oh, yeah, never-ending story. What do you mean you've never seen it? As if, I'm like 4 years old. Where would I go see it? Everybody's talking to me like I'm some kind of asshole. Hellman's good call. Cup of noodle I have on there. Beautiful day in the neighborhood I have. Actually, do I? Hold on. Oh, I did have Life as a Box of Chocolates. Fuck. I had Oscar Mayer. Mr. Rogers I have, okay. Lion Lamb. We weren't a religious house, so she'll probably still know, because I knew about it, so. Ooh, see, I see Harrelson, who retracted a message. Chartreuse I got. Ashley put, LOL, I'm pathetic. That's pretty funny. Like, I don't know if somebody made the joke, but instead of saying, I'm empathetic, I'm pathetic. Get it? That's funny. Cheez-Its, nice. There's a Cheez-Its with a Z at the end, right? In one of these fucking dimensions. Ooh, Jim Neighbors, nice. And ask her how to spell it too, because some people said it was spelt like neighbors. I know I have Gene Wilder on there. Being blind? What? I never heard that one. That's weird. Where did you hear that, Raine? Or was that from your, like, original fucking thing? Oh, interesting. Rowley says, at PoppieElm, see this channel. Truthstream media title, What the Hell is a Berenstain Bear? Dated September of 2015. Neato. I'll have to check that out too. I bet Ashley has a good voice. She has a good speaking voice. I don't know what this is about. If this is a question, Poppy has put, yeah, thumb, but some people has middle, or had middle. I don't know what that means. But I'm also sleepy. Words have frequency. Oh, she says, I do, Vanny Rose. Well, I did. I don't know. I've been depressed. I want to hear you sing. Please. The webbing of hands. All right. I spelt thumb, thub. Thub. Between thub and pointer. There's so many things with like missing S's. Oh, I asked her today about Lowe's. I was like, did you notice Lowe's change? She's like, yes, I did. So I guess she's affected. How dare you, Riley? Riley. I'm going to call you Riley now for that. About your front door? I don't know if she'll know that one, Scotty, but she's pretty bright, so. Yeah, we're gonna take care of Ashley. We're gonna get her in a good mood one of these days. I forget where you're from, Ashley. Can you tell me again, if you don't mind? Or if you don't want to put it here, just email it or something. Because, I told my mom that, that you have, like, family down here or something. And she said, yeah, whatever. Just, come back down if, you want to meet up. I mean, she just paid, like, fucking, I don't even know how much. I think it was, like, $400 or something for me to come down for 3 days. That's crazy. I should have just stayed longer, but I don't think I can change my flight now anyway, if I wanted to, which I do want to. But I gotta get back to the babies and my lady. Little tykes. You know what, she probably won't know that, but fuck it. Oh, Roy Orbison. Okay. Blind. That's interesting. He's got those glasses. Anybody see the fuck was it? Who's that dude? The black dude with the keyboard and blind. He's not really blind. Stevie Wonder. There's a video of I think it's an SNL, like the end where everybody's hugging and all that bullshit. and somebody walks by. I think it's actually Paul McCartney, knocks over a microphone, and Stevie Wonder grabs it. It's so fucking funny. I mean, he might be really blind in some other version of reality, but in this one he's fucking bullshitting. But I guess we're definitely in the deceptive version of everything. Everything is fucking fake here. It's ridiculous. Swifter or Swiffer? Good call. She would know that. Lots of questions. Nobody to interview. If she comes home at 1 in the morning, I'm gonna come back on. Or I'm gonna continue streaming for the whole time. I can get ripped. But then, you know, I think Mr. Woods has that market covered. I can't even try to Lego. I can't even try to muscle in on that territory. Lego. My Eggo. Rubik's Cube I have. Good call, disheartened. Why wasn't Jackie O a suspect right away with a new angle? Well, you know what? I don't think I should even bother asking her that, because the more I think about it, I think she's from the same timeline as me. Or at least from one of the older Earths that wasn't so shitty. Because she noticed it too. We were talking today about how everybody like overnight went crazy and just became rude and everything. So I don't think she'll ever come on here or anything, but and that would be weird. I don't think I could really talk as freely as I do. Definitely couldn't tell like the ridiculously gross jokes I do, but I mean I talk normal, like I talk with you guys like with the fucks every 5 seconds and shit. But I don't think I could do as much as I usually do. Remember Tank Man? That's on here. Why do I poop better by squatting? I'll ask her, Andrew, but I mean, she's only got camera set up in your kitchen, and did I give that away? I think I did already, Scott, with the North and South America, but I will do that. That is a very good call. Ooh, there's some space. North and South America, Australia, Italy. I'll just show her the whole thing and ask her what's off. Lamb chops? I missed something. Show her map. American Gothic. She might know that. Mona Lisa. What's another one? Scream. Skechers. Probably not, but I might as well throw it in there. Oh, Coca-Cola. I'm sure she'll remember the wave. Captain Crunch. Shit. I'll put that near Fruit Loops. Where did I put that? that's weird. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Tinkerbell. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to have to not put some of these in. I think I'm going to skip the Tinkerbell one because I can't imagine she'd know that. We weren't a big Disney family, believe it or not. Not enough penises in the artwork for me. Body changes. Yeah, I definitely somebody said the heart. And I think I already had it in there anyway, but kidneys. Shit, where did I put the heart thing? Whatever, I'll just put it somewhere else. Kidneys, stomach, stomachi. Ooh, Hitler's mustache. Good call, Rockbiter, if you're still listening about the spelling of mustache, by the way. If anybody doesn't know, on somebody's stream, I think it was Scott's, he remembered a different spelling for mustache, and I didn't remember it until he said it, but it was Moustache. Now it's M-U-S, I think. T, whatever. Oh yeah, began to pray, pretend to pray. She'll know that, I'm sure. What do you want to do after my stream? I'm seeing you guys talk about something. Fill me in. I don't want to go back again to read more. Monopoly Man's on there. Man, now I gotta know. What's going on, Ashley? What's everybody doing? Uncle Sam. Fuck that, Uncle Sam. Guy's an asshole anyway. No uncle of mine. You know what? That's a effect. My uncle. He used to be a very fun, happy, just goofy guy. Like me, but like very bright. And I hadn't seen him in a few years, and one day he was visiting my grandmother, and he was in his car. He called me over to his car, and he said, like, it was so weird because he's never been like serious up until this point, that I'd known him. So he was telling me, he goes, about my mom's boyfriend. He goes, ever have to listen to Howie? He's not your father. If he tells you to do something, don't. And I'm thinking he's joking, so I start laughing, and he's just going on and takes off, and I'm like, he was serious, and of course I was like a teenager, so I'm awkward, even more so than now, and I didn't bring it up till like a couple of years ago. I asked my mom, I was like, what happened to Uncle Kevin? Like, I was like, he used to be like happy and fun and everything. She's like, I don't know, but she noticed the change too. Very weird. Pillsbury Doughboy, she'll know that. Oh, this whole thing's starting to look like a mess. I'm not going to be able to read anything. Oh, wait. Blue Neckerchief, or whatever. Riley, I second that emotion. Scott, come on over. Harrelson. Rationally is getting ringing in the left ear, whenever that was. What time is it? That was about 10 minutes ago. I don't remember if I had anything. Probably not, though. But I've probably asked this a million times, but do you guys usually get it in your right or left ear, or a mixture of both? And I wonder how much that matters. Probably a lot. Ooh, moon landings. Nice. Who is that? Evie Know-It-All. You just made the list of good people. Chick-fil-A, I got that, Poppies. Shaggy, Adam's Apple, I don't think she'd know that. Yeah. And Scott, your anger today turned me on immensely and intensely. Anybody know what movie that's from? I respect you immensely and intensely. I'll send somebody something if they get that. What? I don't know. I think we're good with the questions. Hopefully nobody has any more. Scott's mom is a sweetheart? Yeah, she sure is. Lindbergh baby, cool. I'm trying to stop making more notes, but that's a good one. I'm also going to put Shirley Temple. That's the one that died, right? Or did at one point. The cat. Ooh, interview the cat. That's a good idea. Fly My Pretties is on there. Videos dated September 2015. The reason this is important is it's so powerful a presentation. Very bad buffer, really? Shit. Well, hold on. Let me see. If it does it again, I could switch to the phone. Not that it should matter, because it's Wi-Fi. Anyway, whatever. Bye, Riley. Sorry, Mom. It'll be up eventually. I'm telling you, I don't care what time she gets back. I'm gonna still do this if nobody's here. Wait a minute. If I could get there, I'd love to go, but doesn't look likely, although I'm going along the thoughts it will cause intentions and all that should make it happen. Okay. I don't know what we're talking about, but if you need somewhere to stay, Scott, yeah, you know what, we don't really have... I mean, you could sleep on our couch and shit, but I'd like to put you up in a little bit better of a situation. I'm sure we could figure something out. If we're down here, my mom's boyfriend has like... It's a nice place. They got like 3 or 4 bedrooms. And, yeah. Oh, Korrie. Nice. Monkey dick. Ooh, Wendy's no great... Fuck, stop giving me questions. This thing's all full up. Wendy's... ponytail or pigtails, right? Yeah, pigtails. Braided. As long as you showed... Oh, Dolly's braces. You motherfucker, stop giving me questions. Dolly's braces. I don't even know if she watched James Bond. How's everything going, though, Monkey Dick? Is your health all fucked up, or what? Coke Zero, you... Stop giving me questions, you motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. I love you all. Love and light, love and light. Blow me. Coke Zero. Oh, you're leaving, Korrie. Shit. Bye, Poppy. Would you like some sausage? Build it, they will come. I have that actually. Evie, you're gonna get on the shit list. Stop with the questions, because they're good. Alright, Korrie, I got the Coca-Cola, and I'm glad that my sister knows the wavy thing. I did not get the skull thing with the holes. Skull holes. And eye sockets. And pyramids. I don't think I put that down. You motherfuckers. Oh wait, I better put caps down. Burp. Snow White's on there. Hitler's on there. Ooh, fuck with the Hitler eye color. I didn't put the eye color, but I put the mustache. Can't find it, so I'll just make it. Hitler eye color. What are you too shy about, Ashley? Dude, you know what? You guys gotta watch that show Travelers. I know I brought it up a billion times, but more things are like coming back to me that make sense about it. Like, I guess with everything there's they put a little bit of truth in, TV movies, and or maybe a lot of truth and a little bit of bullshit to throw you off, but I think I have Indigo on there too. Yeah, there's certain things in that show that I really think, and one thing today really kind of fucked me up in the head, and I think I actually thought this before, I don't remember if I brought it up, but that's a thing for another day. I don't want to get into it now. But yeah, watch it. It's 2 seasons, and I think I blew through both seasons in 2 or 3 days, and it was easy. Like, I just kept watching it. I think I stayed up for 30 some odd hours. Yellow Sun, yep. I think I asked her about that today, actually, and she still hadn't noticed that it's white now. Tidy bowl? And you're calling me stupid? Shit, that's fucked up. It's fucked up, Raine. You just made the list. Time. How do you even spell that? Time. Big ball. That is stupid. Oops. Seriously, guys, no more questions. I just want to read what you're saying. I'm not going to put it down anymore. Village people, I already have that down. Monument thing on the moon. What the hell is that? You know what? Skywatcher, you said, does she get headaches, pressure in chest, dizzy with shifts? If she was even feeling any of the effects of it, hell if I know. I don't think she's getting them. But I'll ask. Yeah, that indigo switch is really weird. Wonder if that was recently. I can't seem to get the buffer bugs out of my streams today. I'll check your channel out. Thanks, man. Oh, no, yeah, no problem, yo. Is everybody else buffering? Jackson 5 I have down. Fallen astronaut. I've never even heard of that. I'll have to look it up. Word up. Yeah, dude, we gotta get our convention going. Even just a little mini one. Alright, no buffering for Ashley, that's good. I heard somebody talking about the rainbow switched again, like the colors on it. I haven't checked, but you know what? How did that little Lucky Charms thing go? Because I bet that was supposed to be the colors of the rainbow in the right order. I can only always remember like the ending. It was like yellow stars, green clovers, and purple horseshoes. That's all I remember. So purple was on the bottom. Names. I'm gonna go see if that's her. Hold on. You guys gotta hear that if you can't already.
Call from Stud Muffin.
Call from Stud Muffin. I think that's her boyfriend. That's hilarious. At least I got something good. Okay, still good. Alright. Oh, the Thinker statue. There was something about that. And fuck you for making me put another thing. Thinker statue. But I found some, I'm a residue hunter now, if you didn't know. I found a picture looking for something completely different, and somebody had, it said like, my version of the thinker pose or statue or something, and she had it like on the side of the face, which I'd never seen anybody do before, so I found that interesting. Yeah, please, no more. You have very good questions, but I'm already at what, 2 hours? Damn, I'm damn near 2 hours. Where the fuck is she? Alright, I'm gonna try calling again, even though it's not gonna do me any good. Like, this is really odd. Like, I'm starting to get worried.
Hey, I'm at the beach.
Fuck! Go back to the chat. Makes me so mad. Flash green here? What's that? Something flashed in the back of me green? Or what? I don't know what it could be. Really? Interesting. I'll have to check that out later. American flag. How many states? I think I have the states down. I might as well ask about the flag too. You mother humpers. There was something about the Rolling Stones with Paint It Black, and that I saw today that I hadn't seen before. It was like, it changed from, and I want to paint it black, or I want it painted black. And I don't think I saw that before, but that's, you would think it would be Paint It Black, because it's the name of the fucking song, but this place makes no sense, so. Call from Stud Muffin. That was actually pretty funny. No, Tammy, Mom still isn't back yet. So annoyed. Do you think this is the Matrix throwing a wrench in the works? And she's gonna come home and like go, I'm going to sleep. Goodbye. I did ask her about the Statue of Liberty fucking going up into the torch. I don't remember what she said, so. Or maybe I didn't. Shit. Statue. Torch. Korrie gets one pass because she got in here late, so no more. I'm not even gonna write him down. I know I said that already, but she doesn't exist. I'm AI. I've been lying this whole time. My mother. Oh, I'm at the bottom. My mother is Mother Raine from Metroid. Only real nerds will get that, like Korrie. Actually, Korrie, were you a Nintendo head or were you just computer games? Kit Kat's on there, Scotty. You're one of the first ones that I thought of. You sexy bastard. Oh, I do have Interview with a Vampire on there. I didn't think I did. I think that's the beginning. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, you were? Awesome, awesome. We gotta talk some fucking nerd shit one of these days. Here's one for you. Do you remember there ever being a Chippendales Rescue Rangers Part 2 for Nintendo? Because it did not exist for me until a few years ago. And I would have definitely played it because I had emulators on a computer. And Nintendo was my shit. So the first thing I did when I started playing emulators was I went down the list and played everything that I never got a chance to. And I would have played that because I liked the first one a lot. But, yeah. I'm trying to think. There might have been a couple other ones. Oh, you didn't see? Nice. You didn't know about it either. Yeah, that, I was like, what? And forget about playing it. I would have seen it in, like I used to get the magazines and everything. Electronic Gaming Monthly, Nintendo Power, Nintendo Fun Club magazine. Like, I was all up in that shit from day one. WYD. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. Yeah, it is nuts. There's another. Ooh, yeah, here's one. This is a. Not as big of one, but there's a strategy game for Nintendo and I think Super Nintendo. I had never played it, but I used to work in a game store when they still had Nintendo games. And the way we had the drawer set up, you could see the labels of all these games. And so, just from the picture in my mind of, seeing the drawers full of games. Long story longer, there's a game called Nobunaga's Ambition, a strategy game. The name of it changed to Nobunaga's Ambition. Do you know that game? And what do you know it as? Nobunga or Nobunaga? And you can still find residue of it if you look in like old gaming forums. Like people would list what games they're playing or have or whatever, and a lot of people put Nobunga. Who kept all his old consoles? I must have missed something. Oh, Dad. Dad had the game. Had that game we used to play all the time. What, Nobunga? I'm not sure about that. Are you talking about Rescue Rangers? I'm confused. Which isn't hard to do. Shit, now I gotta... Nobunga, yeah. One word though. Nobunga apostrophe S ambition. And let's see, there's another one that I didn't realize changed till somewhat recently. There's a game called Astyanax. Now that's what it's called. It used to be called Astyanax. A-S-T-Y-N... Wait, yeah. A-X-E. Astyanax, and it's, Astyanax. I'm not going to spell every goddamn thing out. But there's a lot of little ones like that. The Tiny Toons one is fucking me up because I know that Tiny Toons, the cartoon, was just called Tiny Toons at one point, and there's actually still plenty of residue of that. If you look up the French version of the show, it still says Tiny Toons for some odd reason. A lot of French things, for some reason, haven't changed. But anyway. Now I'm all fucked. Oh yeah, the video games for Tiny Toons. They all say Tiny Toons Adventures, like Buster Busts Loose or something. I'm trying to remember if it used to be just Tiny Toons Buster Bust Loose. I bet you could find residue on that in old gaming forums, but I don't know. Oh, wait, what's this? I have the head-to-head games with lights? What? Sega and first edition Star Wars shit. I got one for Sega. I might have already brought this up in a different video, but we're on the subject, so fuck it. Sega Genesis, game called Sword of Vermilion. Vermilion used to be Vermillion. Now dropped one L, so Vermilion looks very odd. It's basically, you take the word million, that's the way it used to be. And you can actually find residue of that in emulator lists. I showed this on a video, actually, in old forums and shit. Not that we need the goddamn proof or anything, but I don't know, sometimes you just get aggravated at that shit and you're like... Or sometimes you just can't be sure and you want to look it up. So angry at Mom. Should I just cut this off now? And, well, I mean, if you guys don't care to wait, I'll fucking leave it on, but... Shooting the ducks and shit? What's that? You talking about Carnival? For, like, ColecoVision? That game was fun. Way before the Bears vid? I don't know what that is. Thank you, Korrie. Alright, a few people said they'll wait, so... But if you guys... I don't know, just let me know if you want to go, and, I'll cut it off and then come back. But I guess it doesn't... If nobody else is on or whatever, it doesn't make much sense. After Atari. Oh, Sega Master System. Yeah. The light gun. I didn't know what you were getting at. Yeah, that was good. See, that's the thing. It's weird because Sega Master System versus Nintendo, graphics-wise, the Master System had the Nintendo beat by a pretty long shot. Like, it was a lot better. But the music was shit, and the games were mostly shit. Minus, like, Alex Kidd in Miracle World. That was pretty much the only good game. Well, there's a couple. But anyway, Nintendo had all the good games. And, but, this is what this world is. Everything is, you gotta pick a side. I didn't fucking realize how stupid that was until I was, like, 20-something. And I started getting, like, all the game consoles or whatever. I was like, well, it's stupid to just pick one. Even though I was a diehard Nintendo head, like, my whole life, if you can't see, Triforce, that's from a Nintendo 64 game, Zelda, I don't know what else, this game, Lunar, Silver Star Story, amazing role-playing game. If anybody likes Japanese role-playing games, I'll talk to you for fucking hours on that shit. There was a bunch of good ones during, like, the Super Nintendo and PlayStation years. But anyway, yeah, everything's you gotta pick a side. So, I was a Nintendo head versus Sega. But then I got the Sega Genesis and eventually wised up and said, well, just get everything and play the good games on whatever is there. Or else you miss out. Simple as that. You know what, Scott? I never liked Final Fantasy VII, but I loved the old ones on Super Nintendo. They were different numbers here for some reason, but the US Final Fantasy 2 and 3, I think those were the best. Yeah, those were the best ones for me, because 2, fucking, man, the music in that was amazing. And the story was really good. I mean, they're all the same fucking save the world shit, but and you know somebody you love dies in it or whatever. But I don't know, that game specifically blew Final Fantasy VII out of the water. I didn't like that game at all. That's when they started changing the characters to look like fucking pop stars and shit. Got really annoying. Gotta play Witcher 3. I know, you know, but I kind of lost my passion for it. Like, unless if it's old style games. But Witcher did look like a lot of fun. If I can find it, you know. But that's another one of those games where you have to, you know, sink 80 plus hours in or else there's no point. I still have never played Diablo 2, and I have it, but I want to play it really bad because I love those type of games. Whatever they call it, a loot something or other. What's the term I'm looking for? Loot. Whatever. Oh, sorry, Scotty. I'll you can watch whenever the fuck my mom shows up. In fact, what I'll do is so you won't have to skip through all this once she gets here. You know what? I better not do that because then everybody's got to re-sign back up. And I'll leave a little note that says when to go to the end. Love you though, brother. Dragon Age. That game looked like a lot of fun to me, but I don't know what happened. Like, it was one of the... If a game starts off really slow, even role-playing games like that, like, there's gotta... They gotta stop doing that. You put me in the action, like, right away, that so I can get a feel for what I'll be playing in 3 hours when I get through the... Mom. Oh, hello.
I'm on Toxic Creek. I'm 2 minutes from home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna
What's the
join...
matter?
Huh?
What's the matter?
No, nothing. We were supposed to do this at 8 o'clock. It's fine. I was just busting your balls a little bit.
Well, I stayed too long and drank too much.
Ah, interesting. Okay, I'll see you when you get here.
Okay.
All right.
2 minutes.
Oh,
Bye.
all right, bye-bye. 2 minutes. You gotta love it. And Scott just left. Anyway, yeah. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, the game's gotta stop, like, making you wait 3 hours before you actually play the game. I don't want to go walk around a town and talk to people for that fucking long. I want to play. I don't... You gotta get a bond with the characters first before you do that shit, I think. 2 minutes, yeah. Ain't that funny. No, Stud Muffin is, he's somewhere else. He's coming back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be able to see him for like 2 minutes before I get on my plane. The fuck? This ought to be fun too, because she's drunk. That's pretty funny. What the fuck is this? Doesn't look like we're going. Oh, 24 peoples? Oh, sweet. Oh, she's here. Yeah, my mom's she's a good shit. She gets fucked up. I'll tell you a funny thing when she gets in here. Oh, I gotta get a chair ready for her. Hi, Ma. In fact, I'm gonna have a quick one before she gets in here. And I'll chat with you on this thing. I'm gonna have a cigarette real quick anyway, Ma, so you can have a minute to get yourself ready. So I'm gonna have a cigarette real quick, but I'm gonna interview you out here. Okay. She's gotta take the dog for a walk real quick anyway, so it'll be a minute, and I'll be right back. happened, Cupid? I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, kitty. Those damn cigarettes I got. Something with the filters. You can't, yeah, you know what? Turn into a perverted thing, but you gotta suck like a golf ball through a garden hose to get any smoke through it. But anyway, something happened with Cupid, and I missed that, I think. Oh, Cupid said, I love Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that's a while back. Hold on. And I saw Korrie said something. Oh, here it is. I know what you mean. The passion comes and goes. I go months without playing. No motivation. Yeah. Every once in a blue, I'll get like, I kind of want to play a game. But do you get the thing? And I think this happens because of the like hoarding digital media or even like any kind of physical media. But it happened mostly when you can like download all the games off like torrent sites and shit for free, and you would just collect, and not play anything. So what I'll do is I'll sit there and I'll look at a list of games, and I'll be like, do I want to play this? And like 2 hours will go by, and instead of playing one or two games that you actually have, you just think about what you want to play, and then it's time to go to sleep. And I think there's like a reason for, like, that's purposely done to overwhelm you, which sounds retarded, but seriously, it's like there's something up with that. Because it happens with more than that. Like, think about the iPod. You got 30,000, if not more, songs. You end up skipping most of the time before you actually get to something you want to listen to. Or you just can't decide. It's obnoxious. Makes me wish I never got rid of my CDs and shit. Creek Mary, you're showing your age. Pong. I remember it too, though. But, it was a little before my time, because I don't remember what year it came out, but it probably came out the year I was born. But I had Atari and television and all that shit. But that stuff was hot garbage compared to, some of the newer stuff. But the games today suck anyway. They're all the same thing. Like the 2D games. Let's see. Yeah, another 3 hours of walking the dog, probably. Oh, she's not going to bed either. No, I'll throw water in her face to keep her up. Oh, he's going to sleep? Okay. Oh, it's 3 a.m. there, that's right. Ooh. I thought he stayed up to like 6 a.m. most days. Bastard. Oh, I missed something, JW, about say something, or if the doors of perception are cleansed, man will see things as they truly are. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Here she comes, I think. Oh, he's back. Nice. Alright, yeah, she, any second now, Scott. Here's Puppy. Oh, that was from a few minutes ago. I was smoking a butt. Something in my eyeball. Mother dear. I'm sorry, dude. I can't help it. She had to walk the dog, and now the dog's back. You coming, Ma? That sounded gross. Everybody remember Korrie Hart? I wear my sunglasses at night. If she does, I'll punch her face in irrationally. No, she's not camera shy. Ma! Maybe she's dropping a deuce. I don't know. She is Korrie. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe she's in the bathroom. I told her that her public awaits. Now I know where I get my tendency to be late all the time. I have to poke little holes in these damn things. Ooh, just broke something. Whoopsie. Hello, puppy. Nobody will notice that. I would like to give you some kind of story to keep us busy till she fucking... Oh, God, kill me. Sun Muffin's calling, Mom. Honestly, if you guys want to be, she said she's coming, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. She didn't answer the phone, so at least that's one good sign. She's got to be ripped. Oops. Let's go to the chat again, shall we? It's only been 18 hours. Wake up call from Stud Muffin. Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, that was a dog. Cupie. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, she's not going to sleep. Not gonna happen. I'll keep this thing going until 7 a.m. if need be. Oh, you know what? Shit, I better check the goddamn. I don't even know how to. Shit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a battery just in case. They've been waiting for like 2 hours. Alright. Just in case. Wait, let's see how much juice is left. Good enough. Oh man. This thing's a fucking disaster anyway. Alright. It's gonna go down in history as the worst stream ever. As if it hasn't already. Oh. Any minute. Any minute. Why? Cupie says, "Get your why ready." Why was I ever born? I don't know. Huh? Hello? This is unfucking believable. The machine is doing this. It has to be. Has to be. There's booze out here. I will be the whole 24-hour thing. I don't know how many more times I can go back in there before I blow my brains out. Hello? Last time I called.
decided.
Then why'd you stay? You had
I
people
didn't.
waiting
We
for
went
you.
next door to a better band.
Okay.
He's not gonna
Mom.
like it. Go ahead.
This is my mom. Hi.
No, I don't want to be on
Well,
video.
too late. You
No.
made them wait so goddamn long that I'm about to have a mutiny on my hands here. All right. So, I already told you this is about that whole Mandela Effect thing.
Yeah.
These are the nicest fucking people I've ever met in my life. Seriously.
I believe
they're
you.
amazing. But
Should I put some clothes on?
they don't care. They've seen me naked hundreds of times. Vomit everywhere. But anyway. All right. So, I ask you a whole bunch of questions. I know a lot of these I've already asked you, like the whole Sex and the City. That was the
Yeah.
first one that I got you on the phone with, and you were like, oh my god. But anyway, I'm just going to ask you a bunch of questions. I'll tell you right after if you got it right or wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so Fruit Loops. Spell fruit, like, was it Fruit or Froot in the cereal?
Oh God.
If you don't remember, it doesn't matter, but, you know, to the best of your ability.
I guess it has to be UIT because I'm a speller.
Yeah, okay, it changed to OOT.
I can believe that.
Yeah. Captain.
Show me.
I'll show you afterwards. I just want to blow through these because
Okay.
it might take a little while. Captain Crunch. Do you remember it is spelled out as Captain or Cap? You know, apostrophe N. Cap'n Crunch.
No.
No? Well, Cap spelled out then?
I think so.
I think so too. It's changed. The book Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears, was it Bernstein EIN, or was it Bernstein Bernstain?
Bernstein, as far as I remember.
STAIN or EIN?
AIN.
Wow. Not my mom. Out of
Maybe,
here.
maybe not.
Well, no. If that's what you remember, see, this is weird because there's.
Because I'm a speller.
Yeah. That's
I know
why.
how to spell.
And you're good with numbers too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I never read the fucking books, but I remember them being Berenstein, Bernstein, like Jewish
Maybe.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's just dependent where you're from, I guess. You know, different dimensions or some shit. The Thinker statue with the fist somewhere on the face. Do you remember where it was?
Show me.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different versions. There's one with it under the chin.
What's the statue?
It's like the person sitting down thinking, like, with his fist. Do you remember on the chin,
thinking.
Forehead, or side
No,
of the face?
the chin.
On the side or right underneath?
Underneath.
Really? Okay.
Hey, baby boy,
That's
help
what
me.
it is now, I think. Who the hell even knows? Statue of Liberty. Do you remember going when I was a kid? We didn't actually
couldn't
go
get
in.
in.
Yes. But
Right.
what island was it on?
Give me a choice.
All right, no, that's fine. Either Ellis Island or Liberty
Ellis.
Island. Ellis, exactly. All right, good. Still my mom. It's Liberty Island
Could be
now.
Liberty.
No, it is now, but I remember it was Ellis. But anyway,
My baby.
the Star Wars famous line, "Blank, I am your father." I can give you a choice, but see if you can remember before.
I don't remember that at all.
It was either "No, I am your father" or "Luke, I am your father."
I'd say Luke, I am your father.
Good. It's not anymore. But it was.
What it was? What was it?
It was "Luke, I am your father," but they changed it. Tidy bowl.
Yeah.
It's spelled all weird now, but
baby.
do you remember it being spelled out tidy, like Tidy bowl, or was it Ty-D bowl? Like Tydbol.
Yeah, I think that was
Really?
it. Yeah, I
Oof,
think that
shit.
was it.
You're like half my mom, half not. Hellman's mayonnaise. How do you spell
Yeah.
Hellman's?
HELLMAN''S.
Interesting. It's two N's
I'm a
now.
speller.
Yeah, I know. See, I can't even remember what I remember it as, but it looks weird now. But yeah. Anyway.
Stop.
California Dreamin'.
Yeah.
I got down on my knees and I.
Give me a choice.
Oh, come on! This is like your You had to get drunk.
Yeah, I am.
I know, but it's,
Give me a choice.
it was either, and I began to pray, or I pretend to pray.
Oh. I pretend to pray.
What the fuck? Get
Yeah,
out!
I'm sure.
Unsubscribe.
I'm sure.
That's weird. It was began to pray for
No, I
me.
pretend.
Shit, what was the other thing?
That's fun.
Oh.
This is fun.
It is fun, isn't
Yeah.
it? What the shit? I lost it again. Oh yeah. One thing I was gonna say. One of the famous lines from Mom was, we were talking about, like, booze and pills, and you were like, yeah, better to go buy booze and pills than something or other. I thought that was pretty funny. And I have a good picture somewhere. I'll try. You know what? Let's see. I don't think I could upload it after this, but there's a picture when we went to Hawaii when I was like 20.
I got those pictures.
Do you have the one of you with the drink?
Yeah.
Best picture ever. She's like staring down at the drink, like with a big smile on her face.
Yeah.
She has a screwdriver at like
that.
7 in the
I have
morning.
that.
Oh, you gotta dig that out. Because I know I have it somewhere, but
And you shouldn't have been drinking.
No, I wasn't drinking. You were.
just getting 20. Being 21.
You were drinking. I wasn't drinking.
Yeah. But you were going to be 21 shortly.
Yeah. I missed it by like a week.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have any fun there.
I think you
It was
did
fun.
anyway.
No, I did. I'm just saying. I was pissed that one night that we went to, I don't know, somewhere, and I tried to get a drink and they wouldn't let me. I was like, come on, I'm like 3 days away or something.
How about the guy today that thought you were, 26?
Yeah.
you're
Some
41?
dude at the smoke shop was like, because he said, guess my age, and I was like, all right, now you guess mine. He goes, 26. I was like, I'll take it.
I guessed him to be 32 and he's like 20.
Oh, you went too high. Yeah, she went too high.
But it's hard for me because I don't see that age of people anymore.
Yeah. Well, actually, guys, guess her age.
No, you don't want
Well, no, because you look good for your age. You're very young.
He's my baby. I have this baby. I have this newborn. He's 7
yeah.
months old.
Anyway,
My baby.
see, they're all giving you. Ashley, she's awesome. She's the one that has a family that lives in the area. So, what's the name of this development?
Pelican Point.
Pelican Point, Ashley.
And I have to tell you, the woman I sat with tonight, I have to give her so much credit. She gave up her son, when he was a baby, and she just met him now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's such an awesome story.
Uh-huh.
And she's such a sweet girl. But she did the right thing because he had a good family.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit.
Oh, it's so sad.
It is, but
I love her.
you gotta. You're gonna lose either way you go. Comes back to choices. We never get good choices.
There you go.
They're all shit.
You're just such
Anyway,
a baby. You are such a baby.
What are you, damn near 70 now? Or are you
Close to 70.
close to 70?
I'll be 69.
16?
Bill Buster doesn't care. He loves me anyway. Oh, he's such a baby. Don't lick me. Don't lick me.
See, even the oldest one was off. 62 was the highest one that they got.
Really?
Yep. See?
I
Good-
feel
good genes.
young. I danced all night. I had fun.
Alright, back to the important stuff here. Okay. Life
Such a
blank
dainty.
like a box of chocolates. From Forrest
Like a
Gump.
box of chocolates.
Life blank like a box of chocolates. Forrest Gump.
Life is sweet.
No, just is.
Taste.
Life is like a box of drunk.
Okay.
The spelling of a lot. A-L-O-T, A-L-L-O-T, or A space L-O-T.
A-L-O-T. Definitely.
Like one word?
Yeah. No. A
Space?
space
Ugh.
L-O-T.
Terrible. Well, I mean, you're good for this world, but that's not saying anything. Oscar Mayer. My baloney has a first name. It's...
O.
Well, no. Forget Oscar. My baloney has a second name. It's...
M-A-Y-E-R.
M-A... Oh, my God. Who are you?
I
No, you're
remember
right. You're right
I'm a
for the shit
I'm a
world.
speller.
This is you're good for the shit world though.
Shit world.
Mom, I came
Buster,
from a
we're good
world
for the best.
that was better than this, way better. Like it wasn't always
No,
evil
I
like
did
this.
too.
Then why do you remember all those shit ways?
Because that's the way it was.
No, it was Meyer, not Oscar Mayer.
M-E-Y-E-R.
Disaster. I told you this is going to be a disaster. Where is your heart located?
The left side of your chest.
Not anymore. At least you got that right. It's in center now.
Center?
Yeah. Isn't that
You
odd?
agree with that?
It's apparently moving back to the left, but yeah, for a long time it was straight.
Do we agree with that?
We don't agree with that. Kidneys. Lower back?
Lower
Middle
back with the dimples.
I think you're right. Or, I mean, that's the way it used to be. It's like, it's
Yeah.
up under the rib cage now.
No.
Yeah, they're up here now.
Really?
Yeah. And the only reason I would, know for sure is because when I had the stones. Remember when I was like 25?
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you suffered with that.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was bad enough, but...
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah. Hitler's eye color.
I don't even know.
Brown or blue?
I'm going to say blue.
Oh my god. Shit world.
Was
Shit
it brown?
world again. No, well, it used to be, yeah. Chevrolet. How do you spell it?
Chevrolet.
Shit world again. You got it.
That's how you spelled it?
Well, I know.
In my day.
Well, I come from a place where
That's
the
different.
Chevrolet was Cheverlot. Chevrolet,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Turmeric or turmeric?
Turmeric.
Shit world again.
Turmeric.
Yeah.
I take it every day.
Oh yeah. You don't. Oh, man.
It's a
All
spice.
right, well, this
it's an herb. It's a spice. It's in mustard.
Mm-hmm.
I take it for arthritis, and it really works.
Oh really?
Really works.
Interesting. All right, this is gonna drive me nuts if you don't
Okay.
get this.
Okay.
Epsom salt. How do you?
EPSOM.
M?
Yes.
You're not my
I have
mother.
it in the bathroom.
You're not my mother. It used to be Epsom.
works.
It's Epsom salt when I was a kid. I remember very clearly.
No,
Yes.
It's in the bathroom.
No, you're from a different place.
You're my baby.
Uh,
Come here.
Monopoly guy. Monocle or no monocle?
Oh. What's the difference? One or two?
No. Did he have a monocle or did he not have a monocle?
He had one.
Okay, well, you're from the good world there. Do you remember his name as Rich Uncle Pennybags or Mr. Monopoly?
I don't remember either one.
I think there actually is a reality with no name, so it's a toss-up.
Stop. Stop.
Lego.
Yeah.
Spell.
Lego, my Legos.
Lego my ego. How do you spell Legos?
Legos.
Okay, well, that's wait. Yeah, that's the current one. J.C. Penney. How do you spell Penny?
JCPENNEY.
Ah,
I
shit
just-
world again.
I just emailed them.
You don't remember when it was just Penny, like the penny?
No.
Damn. Jim Neighbors. Do you remember him dying
Yeah.
a long time ago or recently?
Recently.
Damn.
He just died recently.
Yeah, I know. But a lot of people remember him dying a long time ago. Sally Field or Sally Fields? With an
I
S.
mean with an S.
With an S?
Yes, with an S.
Yes! Good world again. We might be, we're gonna have to tally this up at some point. See if you're my mother or you're not. Did she say in her famous speech that I didn't know anything about till recently, you like me, you really like me, or you like me right now, you like me?
I never heard that.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Okay. Toss up. Shit, what was the thing about Roy Orbison? Oh, do you remember him being blind or not blind?
He was blind.
Oh, really? See, I didn't know anything about this. Whoever asked that before, I would like to know what you thought about that. I never knew him as being blind. Anyway, and I Love Lucy, which you used to always watch when I was a youngin'. Do you remember Ricky saying, Lucy, you got anything?
Lucy.
You got some explaining to do. Does that ring a bell?
Lucy. I remember him saying that. Lucy, you got. I don't remember what she got.
Some splaining to do.
Huh?
Instead of explaining, some splaining to do.
Explaining.
He never said it.
Explaining to do,
Yeah,
yes.
he never said
That's
it.
definite.
Yeah, I know too.
Explaining.
Yeah, apparently he never said it. Do you remember Desi Arnaz or Desi Arnez?
Arnez.
Nez? Yes, another one for the good world. That's good. Do you remember Lucy's name as being Lucy O'Ball?
No.
I do.
Lucille Ball.
Lucille Ball. I know, but when I was a real little kid, I remember it being Lucy
not
O'Ball.
O'Ball.
Yes.
Lucille Ball.
Shit world.
That's it.
In fact, that's the earliest effect I can remember. Anyway, from Bible shit, was it the lion or the wolf shall lay with the lamb?
The lion.
Yes, good world again. Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in
The neighborhood.
the neighborhood. Yes, another one. Cheez-Its. ITS, ITZ, or just IT? Cheez-It.
ITZ.
Ooh, that's a weird one. What is it now? Anyone? Cheez-Its? River Swept remembers old ball? My sister.
What is it?
I don't know, I'm waiting on the answer. Anyone? Cheez-Its? Or is it just Cheez-It now?
I might have some in the pantry.
Okay, well, I'll come back to that to see what someone says. It's just Cheez-It now. But that doesn't mean anything. Can change tomorrow. Kit Kat. This is for Mr. Scott Harrelson. Was it Kit Kat with no dash or Kit dash cat?
No dash.
Ooh, damn, Scotty, shit world. Sorry.
You helping me?
I'm gonna skip a few because these aren't really all that great.
You helping me?
Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, Ashley. Fuck.
Oh,
It disappeared. Hold on. Can you ask it again, Ashley? I'm sorry. I don't want to get off this thing. Or I'll just go up to see what you said somewhere. Just trying to ask a question here. Where'd you go, Ash? Okay. You guys, my parents' house is like in the same neighborhood. Oh wow. Her parents live in the same
that's
neighborhood.
great.
That's neat.
Pelican Point?
Pelican Point? Okay, well, we'll get back
Which
to it.
street? I just
what-
met somebody
is that your street,
down
Pelican
the
Point?
street on it. Yeah, Pelican.
Pelican
No,
Point?
we're Tuscany Boulevard.
Tuscany Boulevard. Wasn't that like
We're in
grandparents? Tuscany, wasn't that?
I just met somebody from Adonis today,
What?
which is right down the street.
What are you talking about? No, what weren't my grandparents?
Pelican Point.
Plantation, it's on Harrington?
It's close. Plantation is close.
I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, but there's your answer, Ash. Sorry about that.
They're big developments.
Oh yeah. Okay. Back to the questions.
Yeah,
Alright. Chick-fil-A. CHIC, CHIK, CHICK.
CK.
CK. Yeah, this shit world.
I'm not really familiar with them. I think I ate it
I've only
once.
eaten there once, but it used to be like chic filet for me. CHIC. Alright, here's the big ones. The JFK fake murder. How many people do you remember being in the car?
On what?
And JFK
In the car?
Yeah.
4.
4. Yes! Big one. Big one. That's a big winner. It's 6 now, by the way.
6?
Mm-hmm.
Could be 6.
Oh, no!
It
4.
could
Always
be.
go with your first one. 4. Now the, whatever the hell, the governor of Texas or whatever, him and his wife now are in the middle. There's like another set of seats all of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah. It's a whole
I
thing.
don't remember that.
I don't either. Do you remember the film being in black and white or color?
Shoot. I think I could have seen it both ways.
Dual memories.
Because she
Very
was in a
interesting.
pink suit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That could mess a lot of people
Yeah.
up. See, I have a
She went on me.
I have a memory of it being black and white, but
Yeah, I
I'm not
remember
sure.
black and white, but I remember her being in a pink.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm skipping a bunch of these. All right, Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, or magic mirror on the wall?
I just played you that song. Who's the fairest of us all?
I'm sure I wasn't listening, I guess. What do you remember it as?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yes. A certain peanut butter. Jif, J-I-F, J-I... What's that?
Skippy.
No, that's... Skippy, no. Was it Jif, or Jiffy? Meaning J-I-F, J-I-F-F, or J-I-F-F-Y? From when I was a
It was
kid.
probably J-I-F-F-Y, but I'm going to say J-I-F.
No, you got the first one, Jiffy. Good world again.
Okay, Jiffy. Jiffy, Buster.
Coca-Cola Zero or Coca-Cola Zero or Coke Zero? What's it called?
We have that at the bar. Let's see. Coca-Cola's. I don't know. Probably Coke Zero.
Yes. Good world again. Gandhi. Spell Gandhi.
G-H-A-N-D-I.
Another good world again. You might be redeemed. You might be redeemed to be my mother again. Do you remember a certain crayon that was a pink color? How do I even question this? Do you remember a flesh-colored Crayola?
Yes,
Oh, you
yes,
do? Okay, it doesn't
I
exist
do.
anymore, but yes, that's good. Good world. Smokey Bear or Smokey the Bear?
Oh, shit.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah. Smokey the Bear.
Yes! Puppy, you're crazy.
It's insane. You're insane.
The girl in the Wendy's logo, did she have braided pigtails or just floppy hair?
Yeah, braided.
Yes! Tank Man, was he killed or did he survive?
What was it?
The Tank Man, like that stood in front of the tanks during like the 80s or some shit. And like had shopping bags. Was he run over or did he just like walk away?
What's it from?
I don't even know. What the hell was that from, guys?
I don't know what it was from.
Tiananmen Square?
And
I don't know. It's some bullshit.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Alright. Skip.
Ready. Hey, buddy.
Field of Dreams movie. If you build it, he will come or they will come.
They will come.
Yes, good world again. Cliff Notes or Cliff's Notes? Those little cheat books.
What are they?
Cliff's, the little yellow books when you're in school. Cliff Notes or Cliff's Notes?
Spell it.
C-L-I-F-F or with an S at the end. They were those like little yellow and black books like that. If you didn't want to read a whole book, it would give you the gist of it.
I don't think I ever saw them.
No?
I'm going to guess with an S.
You didn't know it, so that doesn't
No,
count.
I didn't know.
All right. So your skull, the eye sockets, is it just an empty hole there, or is there like a thing of bone that your like eye nerves come through?
Empty.
Empty. Yes, another good one. They don't have that anymore, by the way. Daylight saving or daylight savings?
Time.
Yes, but is it daylight saving or daylight savings?
Time. Savings.
Am I mental?
S.
S, yes,
Savings.
another good word. Took you a little bit though, but you're drunk. We'll let you slide.
I've had 3 drinks.
Oh, 3 drinks. All right, Statue of Liberty torch. Were you ever able to go into it?
No.
Ooh, interesting. That's shit world.
No, because it was closed.
Well, I know, but do you
I
remember a time when it
wanted
was
to.
open? What?
I wanted to. You couldn't get up. You couldn't get up to the top.
Okay.
That was in, what, 80-something? 84, 86?
But are you saying before that you could go in the torch, or you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was never there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, those little cleaning things. Was it Swifter or Swiffer?
Swiffer.
Swiffer?
I
think that's
2
I think they're Swifter now.
No.
You might want
I
to
have
check
them.
that. But not now. We wasted enough time. All right.
Come here.
Famous line from Jaws. You're gonna need a bigger boat, or we're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're. I would say we're.
Nice. Good world again. I remember it actually as I think we're gonna need a bigger boat, but the I think is long gone. But anyway, chartreuse, the color. Is it?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Yes, I love that color.
Oh, good. What kind of color is it?
Give me a choice: yellow, green.
Oh shit! That's shit world. I remember it as a pinkish red.
No.
Oh no!
Chartreuse is yellow.
She knows all about reality.
I know. You want me to get my
No.
Crayolas out?
You're right. It is.
I know-
It's a greenish
I know
yellow
colors.
now.
I know colors.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I know numbers. I know colors.
Mhm.
That's it.
All right, pyramids. Capstone or no capstone? Do you remember there being a chunk off the top of them, or
No,
no? Ooh, shit world again. Damn.
I don't know. What
It's
is
not
there?
looking good for you. They all have points now. Well, you know it that way. I remember it where they were all like on the back of $1, like they were chopped off, but no floating eyeball.
Really?
Yeah. All right. Febreze.
Febreze.
Can you spell it without me giving you a choice?
Febreeze.
Yes.
I'm
Good
a
world.
speller.
Good world.
I'm a speller.
The shit world version is Febreze, no double E in the middle.
There's a
It's
double E.
Febreze now. Gene Wilder died, say, in the 90s or recently?
Really?
No, I'm asking you, did he die in the 90s or recently?
Has to be really.
What?
It has to be recently.
Yeah, it was. Shit world again. Henry VIII.
Yeah.
What was in his hand? Do you remember in famous portrait?
Give me a choice.
Turkey leg or glove? Seriously.
I'll say turkey leg because it's so weird.
Yes. It's a glove now.
It's a glove.
Mm-hmm.
He was one weird dude because.
Jew or dude?
Dude. Ever see the movie, the Boleyn sisters?
No.
One of them married him, and he was so weird.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe any of these people ever existed, so.
I'm telling
They
you,
just.
they were messed
They
up.
have stories written out about them, but none of these. It's all
Baby
fake.
boy.
I already asked you about the heart. I'm gonna skip a bunch of these. Pulse. Do you get it here or here?
Right here.
Nice, old world. Love it. Chuck E. Cheese or Chuck E. Cheese's?
No, Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, old world. Cup noodles or cup-o noodles?
Couple noodles.
Yes, good world. It's called cup noodles now.
What are you
As if that
showing?
makes any sense. She's not paying any attention.
Come here.
I'm going to show you a map in a little bit. Skipping. All right, this is one that I remember that you and Uncle Kevin liked this movie, I think.
Yeah.
Risky Business.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I'm not going to give you anything unless you really need it. If you can explain his outfit. Shit, Sharky, I can't answer this right now.
I got it. Boxer shorts.
Uh-huh.
Socks.
Mm-hmm.
Long sleeve white shirt.
White shirt? Yes. And is that it? Anything on his face, perhaps?
On his what?
On his face?
Sunglasses.
Oh, really? Would you say the Ray-Bans?
A what? Ray-Bans?
The sunglasses no longer exist. They're not in the scene anymore.
Really?
Yep. And his shirt is now pink.
No
Yep.
kidding. Wow.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Wow. And I've seen that maybe twice in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, that was a huge scene. In fact,
It was.
I've never even seen the movie, but I know of this stupid scene. I brought this up to
This is fun.
Mary.
I
To
know.
Mary's family as we were driving in the car, and I
Yeah.
all I said was, "There's a famous scene in Risky Business," and Mary's sister goes, "Oh, you mean with the Ray-Bans? That's the name of the sunglasses. Where he's dancing in the Ray-Bans or whatever." I go, "Oh,
He
very
slides
interesting." Yeah,
in his boxer shorts. And
yeah. Now he has
long-sleeve
nothing
white
on his
shirt.
face. It's ridiculous.
I don't think he has Ray-Bans now.
What? No,
I don't think he does.
Well, he doesn't anymore. But
Okay,
you
he
just
did?
said he did.
Maybe.
Oh my!
Maybe.
They're updating you, and you don't even know.
Okay.
I'm cutting it. No, they send downloads. I'm trying. Get some tinfoil.
Did he have sunglasses on?
Not anymore. No. He did. Back
But-
when?
Way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Gone with the Wind.
Yes, my
Uh,
favorite.
I'm gonna try to not... I'm gonna cut out a word. You tell me what the word is or
Okay.
words. Blank shall I go, blank shall I do. Scarlet at the end.
God. Um, shall I go?
Shit, I don't even...
Where was the scene?
She runs down the stairs. Run,
Yeah,
run!
Rhett.
Yeah.
And all I remember her saying is,
I'll give you a
no,
choice.
I remember him saying, but I don't remember her saying.
He follows up with, frankly, my dear, I don't give a
I
damn.
don't give a damn.
But she says either, what shall I do, or what will I do, where will I go?
Yes,
or
yes.
whatever shall I do, wherever shall I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one? Is it whatever or
Wherever shall I
Yes! Good world
go?
again.
Yeah. We're good.
But it's not that anymore, but whatever. Alright. I've already asked you this, and you didn't know back then, but I'll ask again, because it might be a different version of you. Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
When the witch lets the monkeys out and they go away, what does she say to them?
Oh.
Need a hint?
Give me a hint.
It's either fly, fly, or fly, my pretties, fly.
No. Fly, fly.
Oh, damn, down again.
They're not pretty.
Well, I know that, but she was ugly, so she thought they were pretty too.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the scarecrow having a gun? I've already asked you this before.
Yes.
But...
I showed
Whoa! What?
I showed you that the other day.
Showed me that.
Yeah.
I showed you this over a year ago, and you said he did not have a gun.
I have the game, and every once in a while I get a frame, they give you a frame that happened during the movie, and it showed the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember there being a gun in the movie?
Remember the what?
You remember there being a gun in the movie? Like this?
I didn't remember that.
Oh, you didn't remember?
No.
Good. Alright, that means you're from the good world, because it's bullshit. It never happened.
But we didn't look that closely.
No. Yes, you would have noticed the scarecrow with the gun. I asked you this over a year ago, and you said no, he did not have a gun. But you're drunk, so we're gonna,
Can you believe he's talking to me like that?
I know, I'm a terrible son. In fact, before I forget, I was watching a clip of, and I'm telling you too. There's a weird thing going on in that movie. When she's holding her basket, there's like some kind of black smoke entity that jumps out of the basket.
Oh,
it's
really?
It's very creepy. You should
Wow.
look that up, guys. It's terrible.
And this is from 1939.
Yeah. It's weird shit.
Yeah, that they could create that crap.
Mm-hmm.
That long ago.
Alright, for the Beatles, do you remember Paul McCartney or Paul McCartney? Like M-A-C or M-C?
MC.
MC? Alright.
I'm a baby.
I thought I had this somewhere. Okay, it's on the next page. Alright, with a little help from my friends, whatever the hell that song is.
Yes.
Fill in the blank if you can. What would you blank if I sang out of tune?
What would you say?
I think it's what would you think now. I'm not going to look it up, but
Could be thinking.
it was either do, think, or say.
Say.
Ooh, weird. A lot of people remember do. But anyway. Alright, Coca-Cola. The little thing in between Coca-Cola. Is it a dash or is it a little wave thing? You're not looking at something, are you?
I'm thinking Coca-Cola.
I remember in the 80s there was a
I
little
don't remember
thing.
anything.
Oh, really?
Between.
I think that's a version. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, here we go. Lindbergh baby.
Yeah.
Dead or found?
Dead.
Dead? Ooh, good world. Nice. Shirley Temple. Dead or lived to be an old lady?
Lived to be an old lady.
Damn. Alright,
She did.
I know.
She's still alive.
I know, but she died
She died.
when she was a kid, yeah. I remember it and I didn't know.
I think she's still alive.
Well, she is. You're not getting the concept of this, are
Shirley
you?
Blank. Shirley Temple Blank. Black. Shirley Temple.
Oh, that's her
Black.
name?
Yeah,
Okay.
Shirley Temple Black.
Sounds evil to me. How many members are in the Village People?
Oh, I'm gonna say 5. I'm not.
Nice. Good world. 6 now. They added a new guy out of nowhere. Jackson 5. How many people are in there?
You have to say, but be 5.
I would too. There's 6 apparently.
Really?
Ridiculous. All right. McDonald's or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Damn. Well, I don't even remember McDonald's, so whatever. But yeah, a lot of people remember MAC for like, you know, the Big Mac.
I don't know.
No. No.
I never saw Mac.
Okay. I'm done with these fucking questions. But there's a few things I would like you to tell, if you can pull yourself together enough to do this.
Okay.
Tell the fine people some story, like the crazy stories about like Grandma. Like, first of all, I have a question. Wasn't Grandma one of the first open heart surgery patients ever?
The absolute first.
She was the
yes,
first?
she was the first. First.
This has
open
changed.
heart. And I'm gonna try to remember. Rutgers, was it Rutgers?
What year was it? Do you remember?
Yes.
I know there's a paper.
1969. I have
1969.
the newspaper clipping.
Yeah, I think I have it at home.
And it has her ironing.
Mm-hmm. Or wasn't she vacuuming? I think she's vacuuming in the clip.
Vacuuming.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Vacuuming. Yes.
That changed.
She was the first.
That's
they
amazing.
cut her all
Mhm.
the way around to her back
Wow.
for open heart surgery. Yes. She was the absolute first.
Wow, this is a big one. Now it's apparently, I don't even remember who, but somebody else got it back in like 1944.
I guess it's possible. Who knows?
Well, I mean, what do
Could
you
be
remember?
different.
Why? No. From what you remember, you said she was the absolute
This
first.
was absolutely the first 1969 open heart surgery.
Okay.
But 44, that was right during the war.
Mhm.
You don't know what they did. Look it up.
Yeah. Check Google. Google will tell you the truth.
You might be.
Man, I thought that was going to be something good. You had to get drunk.
Well, you can't always believe what, you know.
No, that's exactly the point. You can't believe anything.
No.
But that's why I believe if you say she was the first, there must be a reason
She
for
was
you to
the
remember
first.
it to be the first.
It was in the newspaper.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna dig up the paper, but it's gonna say something like,
I
"Oh,
have
she's
to.
the 70th person to ever have it done."
No.
Anyway, all right. Harley Davidson. Is it
Yeah.
Harley Davidson or Davidson?
Davidson.
Okay. Now the emblem. Do you remember it being Harley and Davidson on the bottom, and then motorcycles in the middle?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I remember.
Okay, that's the old world. It's now Harley Davidson's in the middle, and motorcycles is up above and below.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I noticed.
Well, Howie has 100.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm surprised you actually.
You wait and.
Well, no, it's
dig it
changed
out.
now. It's already changed. I'm happy that you remember it the old way. You are my mother. I
You
think.
are my
Somebody else is gonna have to add up the totals, but how about? There might not be some, or there might be stories that you didn't tell me about stuff, but I mean, I wrote down a few that I think are interesting. Like the dream that Grandma had about there was money missing, like $1,000.
Yes,
and
that's for sure.
Do you want to tell fine people?
He was drunk.
This is my grandfather. He was drunk.
He went to the to sell some beef, steer beef at the auction, and he got $1,000, and he hid it in the rain pipe, and
said
he didn't know
remember.
where he hid it because he was drunk. So Grandma dreamed that he hid it in the rain pipe, and they went out the next day, and that's where it was in the rain pipe.
I love that story.
Yes.
Now, you grew up on a farm in Kansas.
Yes.
And I didn't know you had cows. You had cows there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cows.
I didn't remember that.
Cows and pigs.
And chickens, I know
No horses though. I wanted a horse.
Yeah, you're always saying you wanted a horse.
I wanted a horse.
No horse.
Now I have a goat. Little goat. You're my little goat.
And I remember a story about, like, my grandma on my dad's side didn't like you, apparently. And do you remember the story about you went to see a nurse one day whose name was Vivian, which was my grandma's name, and her shanking you with a needle and
I
like
don't
giving you a
remember
bruise?
that.
No?
No, I don't
Ooh.
think I ever
No,
told you.
you told me a story that you went to, it was right after Grandma had died, and you had to go to, like, a doctor, and the nurse's name was Vivian, and when she either took blood or something, she did it
Really?
really wrong, and,
How
like,
come I don't remember that?
I guess it
I
might
don't
not, it might not
remember
happen to this version of you.
No.
I'm telling you, there's
I
different
don't
versions of
remember-
us.
I
Because
didn't
there's no way I could
ever
make
say
up,
that.
I could never make that up.
Okay, I know. I told you during a tornado, a piece of straw went through the wooden front door
I don't remember
during
this.
a tornado. I told you that.
Really?
My aunt told me that. It's a
That's
piece
crazy.
of straw
Yeah.
stuck in a piece of wooden front door.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't remember that, but my aunt told me that.
No reason to not
I
believe
never
it.
heard what you ever.
This is
never-
blowing my
I
mind.
never said that.
You did. You
I
told me
never
this.
said that.
You told me this about
No.
10 years ago.
I never
A different
mentioned
version of you.
Vivian's name.
A different version of you told me this. I swear to God, I could never make that up.
I know. I never told you that. I never mentioned Vivian's name. Never.
Weird. Okay. That's crazy. Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, you want to give any of the grandma's messages after she passed, like the weird things when you were down here about like your
Oh my
iPad
God.
turning on?
Wow. I got up in the middle of the night and my iPad was on the counter. And no, it was on the top of the refrigerator, and I woke up and heard a noise, and all of a sudden it was on top of the iPad, and the iPad was on.
Yeah.
You know?
Wasn't there something on the screen or?
No, but like the next day or a couple days after, I went in the room where you remember you made me a little
Deer?
deer.
Yeah.
The mama and the baby.
Wooden deer, yeah.
And the baby was on the floor, and there was no way that, because the baby was behind the mama, there's no way that the mama could have, like the cat couldn't get over there and take just the baby.
And that was something, didn't you call me and say something's wrong with
said,
you?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Because Grandma's trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
So many
And there was
things.
something wrong with me. I don't remember what it was.
So many things. You were going through a bad time.
There's always something wrong with me.
I know.
But that's interesting nonetheless.
But there's always something.
Mm-hmm.
Always something down here. I know she's here with me.
Yeah.
Because I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can tell that she's here with me.
Yeah. This is one that's
weird.
gonna.
It's so weird.
It is weird.
But it's good in a way.
Yeah. You know, they're still somewhere. Yeah.
Watching over you.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Most likely, from her perspective, she never died in that hospital and kept going. Because I know I briefly touched on this, but apparently I've died. Yeah. No, but I'm saying.
There definitely is.
But from her perspective, she didn't die at all. Like, apparently I'm dead because most of the people in the group can remember. Well, not. Some of the people in the group can remember their death, like remember it, and I only remember the time I went into the hospital, and it seems to correlate with a lot of other people dying around the same
My sister
time.
always said you were on a different plane. You were.
Me?
Yes. Aunt Dee
What?
always said you're on a different plane
What is
than
this?
the rest of us.
I never heard this.
Yeah. No, I never told you. Because it's upsetting. You know, you don't want to hear that stuff.
That's weird.
But she said you're on a different plane than the rest of us. You might be either ahead of us or behind us.
Behind.
I don't know.
Guaranteed it. But yeah, that's. Why didn't you ever tell me that?
Yeah, because it's upsetting. You
No,
don't
it's
wanna-
not. It's interesting. Okay. I don't know if you want to get into the Janine Aunt Dee Dee story because it'll make everybody cry, but that's a good story
Which one?
about how she came to Janine in the dream.
Oh my God! Oh,
That's a really
I
interesting
have
story.
I have the letter. It's upsetting.
Can you get it? Or I mean, I'll read it if you don't want to read
It's
it.
here somewhere. It's upsetting.
I know. I was bawling like a baby.
Oh, me too.
Uh,
But you wonder how some people are in tune with all that, and the rest are just,
yeah.
you know, out of it.
World full of
I'll
zombies.
try to dig it out. It's upsetting.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you know what, all you got to do is when you dig it out, take a picture of it or something, and I'll read it then. Because
Okay.
I don't want to just tell this because I'll fuck it up.
No, you can tell it.
No, but
And
I don't know the exact detail. I just know the gist of it. I'd rather give it a little more
I'll try to help you along. It's upsetting. And
Yeah, no,
probably I tried.
I'd rather tell
Well,
it
I
right.
wanna go over it.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you start.
I only know that Janine called you up and said that she had a dream about Aunt Dee Dee showing up to her in the dream. And did Janine ask about Jesus or did she just bring it up?
It was.
If it's
it
gonna
was
upset
involved.
you, yeah.
No, it was involved. I don't know if it had to do with Jesus or.
That's weird.
I have it. I have the letter.
Mm-hmm. Is it gonna be is it hard to find or?
I might be able to find it now. Can
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Put on
Do
pause?
it. Go nuts. I just want to make sure anyway that I don't think there's anything else after this. So, ooh, this is exciting. Let me see what's doing. Oh no, warp sound. What happened? Oh, I think that was from this thing going off. Yeah, it's creepy. I'm watching my mom get up and walk away now on this thing. Anyway, that's freaking me out. And she never tells me anything. It's really freaking me out. Yeah, she's not coming back. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about the phone thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. You know what? It might be the tablet itself. Yeah, exactly, QP. That's freaking me the fuck out. So odd. You know what? I hate to do this. I gotta have another cigarette, but I'm gonna bring the chat with me. Might take her a minute anyway. find it?
No, I can't
No?
find it. I don't know where it is.
You know what?
I can't even think about where I put it.
Don't even send it. If you find it, just
Okay.
get a picture of it to me and I'll
Yeah,
read it to them.
I can do that.
I think you freaked me out enough for one night, but it was good. Enjoyed. Oh wait.
I know where I put it, I think, but I can't find it. But it's deep.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
deep.
Yeah, what? Not yeah. When she told me at the first,
Janine
like bawling
Green,
like a baby.
she came to her.
Yeah, exactly. And from what I remember, she was talking to Janine and she said like, I think Janine asked her about God or Jesus, and then Aunt Dee Dee said, Aunt Diane, which we called her Dee Dee.
Dee Dee.
She said, Jesus was with me every step of the way, or something like that. And I don't even know why it upset me. It just did. It's yeah, it's deep shit for sure. You miss her a lot.
And that's what you read about. That's the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah, let it fly. I cry all the time on this thing. They're expecting it by now. But yeah, it's crazy. I feel real bad that I didn't go to her funeral.
No. It wasn't what she would have wanted.
Yeah.
No,
I can't stand funerals in general anyway, so who the hell wants to, because that's what you think of them.
They're not there.
I know. But, is it okay if I don't go to yours if I make it that long?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, no, I don't
I
have an
won't
open
be
thing.
there.
Don't have an open thing.
No.
Because that's what you
I'm
remember.
gonna be cremated. That's what I want.
Yeah. I wouldn't, what is he doing?
Don't drink the water.
No wonder it's goopy.
No, he's goopy.
But, seriously,
I know you're not. It's got chlorine in it.
what the hell was I gonna say?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm gonna because there's weird shit going on with people in cremate. Well, people dying in general. You know what? In Jersey, where like we grew up, can you tell me that you've ever seen a graveyard being expanded or a new one being built or anything? Or there's always
No.
been the same amount,
No.
right?
Yep.
And with all the people fucking dying, you're telling me
Yeah.
that they have enough room in there for all the people in that area? No. This
No,
is why
'cause
it's fake.
I went back and I saw an uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went back again, I saw an aunt and an uncle and another uncle. And it's like, were they already had their plots there?
Yes, I'm telling you, this is what points to everything being fake. It's like set pieces in a movie. Like, they never grow. So where are they shoving all these dead meat bags?
You know how many people die each day?
Well, it's what they say.
Right.
Nobody dies. Something comes.
Nobody
No,
dies?
I'm saying I don't think anybody ever dies. Something comes in and takes you and leaves like a wax dummy there or something.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm crazy. What do I know?
No.
But I'm saying it's
That's
a little
something to
odd
think about.
because if you're 69 years old and you grew up pretty much your whole life. Well, when did you move up to Jersey?
1960.
Okay, from 1960 till 2018. Well, you've been down here a few years.
58 years.
Yeah, and you've never seen a new cemetery or
Never.
any expansion.
I don't know what to look at here. Like maybe
It's
it's
probably
always
the
been
same.
the way it is.
It's probably the same here. That it never grows,
But
and all these dead
go
bodies
back,
just disappear.
when I go back to Jersey, I go to that little cemetery.
Where Grandma is.
No, Grandma's not there.
What?
No,
Who's there?
my uncles and a couple of an aunt and a couple of uncles are over there. It's tucked back in there in Millstone.
Oh, Millstone. Okay, yeah. What about the one in Somerville where Grandma is?
It's just Grandma and Grandpa and Julie.
Julie. That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay.
But the little one tucked away in Millstone,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I didn't know anybody was in there.
it's kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
Because there are some Jacob Van Nostrands, which is Howie's
Mhm.
descendants, and I looked all over. Uncle Tony, Uncle Jimmy, Uncle Pat are all there. Uncle Ralph, which I didn't even know he died, is there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why they're there, because they grew up in Bernardsville, you know.
Yeah, that is weird.
None of them lived there in Millstone. But I went all over the cemetery looking for them because I was fairly close to all of them.
Yeah. Give me,
But they grew up in Bernardsville. Why aren't they near their mother?
yeah, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, I'm gonna write down the names. I'm gonna go look.
I have that book I'll give you too of all that I know about
The family tree thing?
descendants.
Okay. What are these names again down there?
Yeah. In Millstone?
Yeah.
Patrick Perotti, Perrotti. Jimmy Perotti,
Mm-hmm.
Tony Perotti,
Mm-hmm.
and Ralph Ascoles,
Oh, Jesus.
Ascolese. He was a
One more time. ASCOLE.
SE.
SE?
He
Okay.
was a brother-in-law.
Alrighty.
I don't know about Aunt Rosie, if she's still alive. I don't know about Aunt Carmela.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Uncle Roy. They might still be alive.
Roy Rogers?
Roy Ruffa,
Oh.
RUFFA.
I'll look
He
it up.
was great. I loved him.
Ruffles.
If he's still alive, I don't know.
Mm.
I was close to Aunt Carmela who was married to Uncle Roy at Ruffa,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden she turned on me. I don't know what happened.
This is
to
what
families?
this is what happens.
What happened.
We jump into different places and people change out of nowhere. Like Uncle Kevin, I was just talking about the.
I know.
He was a fun, happy guy,
I
and
know.
one day he was super serious. How did that happen? When did it
know.
happen?
We had so much fun together.
Yes.
I have to tell you, we had so much fun together.
But he was. Do you have any idea when it happened? Like, not even like you don't.
No,
even a year.
I don't.
You just remember one day
I'll
he was
give you
serious,
a
right?
year. Because he had a friend, Chaz, and
I remember that.
We played baseball together. We had such a good time, and all of a sudden, he got weird. But to say,
Did anything happen to that Chaz guy, or he
No.
just Kevin changed?
we went to New York City
Mhm.
for New Year's Eve. You know how it is
Yeah.
in Madison Square Gardens on New Year's Eve, like it's crazy. You need to stay away from that. We went to see this weird DJ. Who was it? Oh my God. We loved him because he was so bad on the radio.
Howard Stern?
Howard Stern. Look at that red light.
Red light.
That's
weird.
That's a UFO.
An airplane, but
No, it's a UFO.
Sure is odd.
They don't.
Oh, it's
they
a
don't.
helicopter, I think.
They don't. They're not red like that.
No, they're not.
I saw 10 of them like that over there.
I think it's a helicopter.
Oh.
Well, yeah, there's weird shit.
No, I saw 10 or 20 red lights like that one night here.
I don't doubt
Right
it.
here.
I've seen
Yeah.
some
So
funky shit.
we went to see Howard Stern,
Uh-huh.
and we had such a good time in New York City.
Yeah.
And after that, it just got weird.
See, this always happens when shit gets interesting. Seriously, this happens all the time with weird
yeah?
noises.
Yeah.
There was one when I was in the
trying to
car.
change your thoughts? Or...
Yeah. I was sitting in the car doing one, and this car drove like a little Honda with like no muffler, and it was the loudest thing in the world.
Really?
I don't think I was saying anything important, but the point is it happens all,
Yeah.
and it happens to all of them.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So, all right.
so Kevin just got weird out of nowhere.
We had such a good time. Chaz he was working in a good company that he ordered a limousine to take us home, you know, like it was that, we had such a good time doing weird shit.
I wonder, do you remember, let's just say...
I have pictures of that.
When, like, say before Kevin got weird, was there anything that he could have, like, could have died? Like, did he get really sick at the time? Did he almost get hit by a car?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
good stuff. Go.
This is, I'm going to say 1986.
Uh-huh.
He had I'm going to say seizures.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember telling how he was sick, you know, like something weird happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had seizures of some sort. And then he got better.
Wow.
You know, it was like, where the hell did that come from?
And did he get better, like, really fast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense. You know, this is what I'm telling you. He must have gone off to a different plane after.
Oh, really?
This is what happened to me. I wake up and everyone's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, except you didn't change. At least if you did, not much. Mary didn't change.
How about
Pretty
Aaron?
much it.
Aaron?
All of them changed. All of them.
Really?
They all became. Well, I don't want to say complete assholes, but
Yeah.
not the same people.
People do change though, like.
But not like this.
Really.
I'm telling Mom, you can't talk to these people. All right. So Aaron, on the way to the airport, I was telling her about our cult leader.
Yeah.
He was telling us that the vape pens or whatever, the vapor cigarettes, are going to cause a problem in the future.
Okay, I can.
And she
believe
gave
that.
up cigarettes for that. So I told her, I said, look, I know someone who's very bright who said that these things are going to cause trouble in the future. He said you're better off smoking cigarettes. I was like, I'm just letting you know. Do with it what you will. And she wouldn't drop it. What does he know? Where did he go to school? All this shit. I go, Aaron, I'm an idiot. I don't know anything. I was like, I'm just telling you what he told me, and I wanted to let you know. No, what does he know? And I was like, look, I don't know. I was like, drop it. I was like, do what you want.
I agree.
But she would not let it go.
You put water in your lungs, there's going to be a problem.
Right.
I can
you're
agree
drowning
with you
yourself.
there. Yeah.
Slowly.
I agree with you.
But
there.
so think about this. Uncle Kevin went to some. Who knows if he went to a shit world or a better world? But he probably went somewhere after that, going, "What the hell is wrong with everybody?" Like they probably exactly what's going on here. Hopefully he got lucky and well, no, he couldn't have because a shit version of him came here, so he probably went to a shit version. He probably came here.
Although lately, I've been communicating with Trish, and they're back in the States.
Oh, okay.
I think Pennsylvania, because Megan goes to college in Pennsylvania. She's doing really well in tennis. What the hell is it? I'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah. Stop drinking the pool.
I know,
Stupid.
really.
All right. So.
Where'd she go?
Penn State?
No.
Well, whatever. So
She's
Trish
doing
said,
really well, and they're okay. He has 2 cats. Well, he was never.
Cats?
Yes, he loves them.
What the
Cleo?
He hates cats.
No, Cleo. He just, he got enamored. You know what cats.
Yes,
do.
I do, but he hated
What he
cats.
did to me, I'm not a dog person.
Neither am I. I all of a sudden like him
He just stole
too.
my heart. He just stole
Cart?
my heart. He did. You little shit.
Yeah, I used to hate dogs, and like now I'm enjoying.
Look at him. He's so weird. You're so weird.
So what, is Kevin like back to a nice guy or something?
I think he's getting there.
That's weird. So weird.
What the hell is she?
Alright, this is the last question.
With an S.
What, the school?
Yeah. It's a good school.
I couldn't even tell you. Alright, this is the last thing I'm gonna ask you about weird shit. You got, and be honest, don't you remember me being an idiot up until like, I don't know, a few years ago? Like,
what kind of an
like, out of it, just, I still don't know anything, but my brain has started working out of nowhere, and like, don't you remember, like, I didn't talk, I didn't know anything, I did terrible in school. No.
No.
What do you mean no?
I never thought of you as not.
Well, at least give me, I wasn't book smart, you know that, right?
No, I wasn't book smart. You were fine.
What?
Yeah.
No, this is way off.
Yes.
I was an idiot. I didn't do anything in school. I didn't do any of the homework or anything.
I didn't either.
I didn't take any of it in. Maybe that's why you can see you're not tainted by this shit world anyway. That's probably why you can.
I didn't give a shit about.
I didn't either. But I worried about it, but
I never thought about you not thinking about what you were doing.
Huh?
No, I didn't think of you as being goofy.
I thought I was straight up retarded.
No,
I wasn't.
not at all. Hey, goofball. No, Buster, come here. Come see Mommy. Buster Brown, come here. You're all wet. Come here, Buster. You little hunk of, you little hunk of shit. You little hunk of shit. You want Buster Brown. You little shithead.
He drinks water all the way through.
He is so messed up. You're such a messed up kid.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
I
think
never thought of you as, I thought of you as very smart.
You're mental. I'm telling you, I was an idiot.
No, I don't think so.
I'm dumb. I mean, I'm still dumb, but I'm getting smarter every day and learning. But
What are you learning now?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I'm learning that the world is crazy.
Oh my God!
And I'm
so messed up.
But like I was telling you earlier today, don't you think it's odd that after I had the weird religious experience and like all this stuff with the Mandela Effect, I lost the house, my job. And was it not out of nowhere? I was well liked at the job for 12 plus years. Who loses their job after 12 years?
I don't know how
exactly.
that happened.
Doesn't that make it seem a little goofy?
Very.
Right. But it had to happen. If it didn't happen that way, I wouldn't have been unemployed to spend all that time on YouTube meeting people and finding out about all this weird shit.
Exactly.
But it still kind of sucks.
There has to be a road that you need to take.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like maybe it's not the normal road for
No, it
people.
can't be. Because I can't deal with this fucking nut world. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And the worst part is that people don't see it. They see it as normal to go to work, to, slave yourself to the bone, to not make enough money and just barely get by. How does that make sense? And that you pay some asshole who doesn't own the earth a whole bunch of dough every year for your house that, it's all insanity. This place is fucked. Totally fucked. That being said.
How are we going to learn from this?
I don't know. We have to get away from society completely. Like, that's why I wish I could, have, I don't know, we should go visit your Kansas relatives.
Oh my God.
And learn how to farm and shit.
Isn't it strange? I just heard from my cousin out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like out of the blue.
Yeah.
I love it out there. I love it out there.
I think that means you gotta go.
I know.
And I'll go with you.
And you know what Howie's always saying? Like he'd rent a motorhome where we could take the kids and we could go out to Kansas. But if you can't stay there, what's the point?
Well, don't you want to visit anybody?
I love visiting I have no uncles left. I have one aunt in Colorado.
How old's she now?
She's got to be 80s, 90s.
Yeah. But nobody's left in Kansas?
Though. Colorado.
What about Colorado? I don't like weed anymore.
I
mean, not really.
I don't want to smoke, but I like getting high.
Yeah. Not me.
You don't like getting high?
I'm joking. Yes, of course I do.
Oh. It's a wonderful feeling.
Of course it is.
Buster would love it. Buster would love it.
Well, I think we've killed the people enough for one night. How long has it been? It's got to be 5 hours. Hold on. I can't even tell.
I gotta call Howie and report the band was
shit.
so bad
Yeah.
that half of us went to the Moose next door because it's a good couple, twice as nice that played there, and we liked them, and we danced and we had fun. But the band, oh my God, it was so bad. I was falling asleep.
Yeah, that's no good.
And they were expensive.
That's ridiculous.
Get a friggin' DJ. They're cheap.
You could probably get a local band for $50 or something.
We could get a DJ. And
yeah.
You get the song you want to
Exactly, yeah, screw that. Live music is fun, but not if they suck.
It was awful. Everybody was falling asleep. They left so early. Half the people left after they ate. They left.
Yeah.
Wait till he hears that.
Exactly. All right, folks. It says, oh my God, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Well, I mean, 2 of the hours you weren't here, so.
Okay.
But thank you for joining us, Mother. Say goodbye to the nice people.
Good night. Sorry I'm under the weather here.
Yeah. No, they're cool. They're fine.
They're cool.
Oh shit, this is almost dead too. All right, I gotta hit stop. Shit. Oh no, what have I done? Just in case. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. I gotta make sure this doesn't fucking die on me. It'll kill the whole thing. Shit. She had fun. It was fun. I'm glad you have spring shit on me now because, it makes it a little more interesting.
I'll give you that book that I've
What the hell's with this?
taken all the information I could from the relatives.
Yeah.
And I'll give that to you. Come on, Bella.
Okay, guys. Thanks for joining. I don't think I'm gonna be able to top this one ever again. But shit. You know what? Wow. You know what? I'm gonna have to join you on someone else's stream because I really gotta shut this down. It's way too long. Love ya, and thanks for joining me. Go fuck yourself. Oh, that didn't work. I fuck everything up. Stop. Oh, almost had it. There we go.